shit, what you want me to prove?
Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on.
What up? Testing 1 2 1 2. Thank you all for being here. Shout out to the early no cap crew in the building. How y'all feeling? What's up?
Spacey got the sauce on.
Hopefully you've hit the like button already, and if you haven't, go ahead and do so at this time. And I appreciate you. And if you're watching the replay, pretend if you're watching the replay, you could always support this channel by sending a super thanks. That's the heart shape with the $sign in it right below the video. And I appreciate you.
Video with your boy Freezy. Join in tonight. No captivity. Only the boss motherfucking bitches fuck with motherfucking Freezy. No captivity. Get into it.
Sauce boy shit, what you want me to prove?
Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on.
Thank you for hitting the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the early no cap crew. I see you in here. We at the end of the week. Tomorrow is Friday. Actually, we got 2 hours before Friday comes. It's a glorious time, isn't it? Isn't it a glorious time? Make sure you hit that like button, No Cap Crew. Yeah. And to support this channel, you could always send a super thanks. That's the heart shape with the $sign in it. Let's go. Right below the video when you're watching the replay, that is.
Video with your boy Freezy. Join in tonight. No captivity. Only the boss motherfucking bitches fuck with motherfucking Freezy. No captivity. Get into it.
Shit, what you want me to prove?
Spacey got the sauce on.
Y'all remember Keenan and Kel? How many of y'all that old where you remember Keenan and Kel when you was younger? Well, guess what? They done growed up now. They done growed up. You got to grow up sometime. Let's go.
Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on.
Video with your boy Freezy. Join in tonight. No captivity. Only the boss motherfucking bitches fuck with motherfucking Freezy. No captivity. Get into it.
Shit, what you want me to prove?
Spacey got the sauce on. swords on.
Times in our life,
You got time to sing on it. You sing.
we all have pain.
So then you gonna sing.
We all have sorrow. Then I look at Wayne and I know that he will be ugly tomorrow. Lean on me when you're my cousin and I'll be your friend. I help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need my cousin to care.
No Cap-tivity. Freezy.
What up? You are officially locked into No Cap-tivity with Freezy, where we tackle issues that sometimes have us trapped in this thing that we call life. But if you know me, you know my motto. To free yourself, you must heal yourself. And if you're out with your dog, please hit that like and subscribe button hard right now. And also comment and share this video. That is if you're out with your boy Freezy.
No Cap-tivity.
How y'all feeling, man? Listen, it's always good to see y'all. It's always good to see my No Cap crew, man, showing, especially we show up early. It's time to rock and roll, and y'all know it's time to rock and roll. Y'all got y'all drinks in y'all hand. It's late night. It's Thursday. It's almost Friday. Almost Friday. Tomorrow payday. Don't you feel good? Huh? Some of y'all get paid once a week. Some of y'all get paid twice a week. Some of y'all might get paid once a month. But guess what? That Friday always remind you of payday, don't it?
No Cap-tivity.
Don't it remind you? Huh? It's a wonderful time to be alive. It is, man. Well, we're going to talk about relationships, okay? We're going to talk about relationships tonight. And we're going to talk about something that's very unpopular and it might be uncomfortable. First of all, I know some of you don't even want to talk about this. You don't even want to be reminded of what we're about to talk about. But guess what? It's okay. We can talk about it. You know, you would rather talk about it here than talk about it anywhere else. That's a fact.
No Cap-tivity.
That's a fact, man. Listen, if you haven't hit the like button yet, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't, and listen, please hit the like button. I encourage you to hit the like button because when you hit the like button, it not only helps my algorithm, it helps your algorithm as well. Especially if you got any kind of content on your platform. YouTube sees that you hit the like button and it registers. It registers, hey, okay, this guy, this girl, they're participating. They're participating on YouTube. So we're gonna track them. We're gonna watch that person because they're participating. Every like gets logged and they know who it's coming from. Make sure you hit that like button. And let me tell you something, if you don't like something I said so far, hit the dislike button. It don't matter, hit the dislike button. I don't care, okay? Suit yourself, all right? As long as you participate, YouTube made a way for you to participate, okay? And more importantly, to support this platform and to support stories of this magnitude, you could either send a super cap, aka super chat, especially if you want your comments highlighted. If you want your comments highlighted in red, you can either send a super chat, aka super cap, or a cash app, aka cash cap, to $Freezy 1976. That's $Freezy 1976.
No Cap-tivity.
And I appreciate y'all. I really do, man, because we got to keep the light bill paid, you know. That's just what we do. And you know, one thing I like about the No Cap crew, we support each other over here. If you got a platform, I'm gonna call it out. I'll come over there. Y'all come over here. You know, it's just a support team. That's all it is. That's what we are over here, man. We're gonna talk about this guy, man. This guy, of all people, is in the news. Kel Mitchell. Kel Mitchell. We're gonna talk about Kel Mitchell and his wife Tisha Campbell, or his ex-wife Tisha Campbell. Both of them showing out, both of them showing their ass, both of them acting their ass. This shit came out of nowhere. I had seen Kel Mitchell since Good Times in the 70s. I'm just playing. I'm just saying. I ain't seen that dude in a long time. Keenan, his counterpart that was on Nickelodeon with him, who had the show Keenan and Kel, Keenan been doing the damn thing. He's been all on what is that? Saturday Night Live? Yeah. Keenan has been on Saturday Night Live. He's been making a lot of money. Okay. Kel, he been struggling. Last time I heard of Kel was preaching at some Episcopal Baptist AME, I don't know, Numa Zion, I don't know. She was preaching. He was trying to preach. But we're going to talk about that guy. But we're going to talk about some other stuff too. I got a question. Is there a difference? And hold on, wait. I know y'all read the topic of the show. I know y'all read the title of the show, but it's not just about boyfriends and baby daddies. I just put that for the sake of the title. But is there a difference between boyfriends and girlfriends and baby daddies and baby mamas? Is there really a difference?
No Cap-tivity.
Because we always talk about single mothers. But the way they became single mothers, the way they became baby daddies is through sex. They had past sexual partners. Have you guys ever thought about that? Is there a difference? Has anybody ever thought about it? Anybody want to answer that question? Anybody want to help Freezy out? Now, we know the obvious. We're going to get into that. But I want to get down to the nitty gritty. I want to talk about, is there a difference? Huh? I don't want to get too deep right now because I got a lot to say. And I want to get y'all wheels turning. I want y'all to think about it. I need y'all to think about it because all these years we've been having these conversations, we never really broke it down. Is there a difference? Well, we're going to talk about it, y'all. We're going to talk about it. Don't worry about it.
No Cap-tivity.
Y'all know what time it is, right? It's time for the roll call. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Shout out to Miss Piggy. Always here, always early. Shout out to Miss Piggy. She said, hello, No Cap crew. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in. Shalom to Miss Piggy.
No Cap-tivity.
Also, shout out to my dog, my brother, Emperor Kojak 313, the great. He said, what up, dog? Freezy and chat. Smash that like button. As always, make sure y'all go subscribe to Emperor's Gaming channel. Shout out to Emperor Kojak 313, the great. Shalom, bro.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to It Is What It Is TV. Say, Freezy, peace and blessing to you, bro. Peace and blessing to you too, bro. Hey, make sure y'all go subscribe to It Is What It Is TV. His real name is Hassan Ta'ir. I know he don't mind me saying that because that was his name. That was his YouTube name before it was It Is What It Is TV. Shalom to Hassan.
No Cap-tivity.
And there go my brother Kills. Don't give two fucks. Thought I wasn't gonna say it. He said salute to the platform. Salute to you, Kills. Thank you for being here, bro. Shalom.
No Cap-tivity.
Let's see. Trey White. He say, and another one. Yeah, and you know what time it is. You already know what it is, Trey. It's time to cook, just like we always do. The best platform on YouTube. Shalom, Trey.
No Cap-tivity.
Let's see. And as always, she's always painting the city. Impressive vibes. Impressive vibes. How you feeling, Impressive vibes? She's always painting the city with the No Cap crew. She said, hey, Freezy and the No Cap crew. Impressive vibes, my sister. Kwamya Charala. Shalom, sister.
No Cap-tivity.
Apollonia Beauty is in the building. She say, Freezy is the man of the hour. Oh, thank you.
No Cap-tivity.
I gotta just give you an extra no cap. Thank you, Apollonia. I appreciate that. Thank you, so sweet. Thank you for being early as well. Apollonia Beauty, ladies and gentlemen. Shalom to my sister.
No Cap-tivity.
Dr. Frizzle, Frost, a warrior spirit. He say, no cap crew, what it do? Salute to Freezy. No helicopter with our heads over heels. And that's a fact. Dr. Frizzle always keeping it 100. Shalom to Dr. Frizzle.
No Cap-tivity.
Caramel Drip. Caramel Drip always got her brother back. Always checking on her brother. She say, has anybody checked on Eater Man? Last I saw, his breathing was shallow. I'm going back in the clouds to avoid strays now. Shout out to Caramel Drip. Thank you, Caramel Drip. Thank you. Shalom, sis.
No Cap-tivity.
Randy, how you feeling? Randy say, hello, Freezy. How are you? Hey, I'm doing good. Thank you, Randy. Thank you for asking. How are you? How are you, Randy? Always good to see my sister, Randy. Always got my back. My sisters got my back. I know my brothers got my back, but my sisters, let me tell y'all something, especially they've been paying, listen, they've been making sure the sisters been keeping the lights on lately. Shout out to the sisters, man. They understand how important that light bill is. You understand what I'm saying? Shalom.
No Cap-tivity.
Junior Largy, he say, Freezy. Junior Largy, how you feeling, man? Always coming in hyped. Always coming in, swinging the doors open, man. Junior Largy in the building, shalom.
No Cap-tivity.
Flow State. What's going on, Flow State? He say, Kel loves orange soda. Shout out to Flow State. You remember that, Kel? I remember you remember that, Kel. You remember that, Flow State? Hey, shout out to Flow State, man. Appreciate your Flow State. Always good seeing you, brother. Thank you, bro. Shalom.
No Cap-tivity.
And there go my sister. There she is. McColl's Wellness in Motion. Always brighten up the room. She say, good evening, fam. Much love and blessings to the No Cap crew and the main man, Freezy. And you notice, McColl. Shalom to my sister, McColl.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to my brother, Antoine. He say, greetings and salutations, everyone. Antoine always coming in. Much class. Shout out to that brother. Intellectual as hell. Thank you, Antoine. I appreciate you, bro. Shalom. Always good to see you, bro.
No Cap-tivity.
Kit Kat is here. Kit Kat, thank you. Thank you for showing up early, Kit Kat. I think I seen you last stream. Kit Kat, it's a pleasure to see you. You are part of the family now. She said, hey, Freezy, mods, and chat. Kit Kat, thank you. Thank you, Kit Kat. We love you. Shalom.
No Cap-tivity.
Vivian. What's up, girl? Vivian, she said, hi, Freezy, and everyone in the chat. Yo, listen, man. The family is getting bigger, man. The family getting bigger. Shout out to Vivian. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Vivian. She's a part of the No Cap crew. Y'all might as well get used to it. Kit Kat, y'all might as well get used to it. Shout out to all my sisters. Shalom.
No Cap-tivity.
Who else is in here? Vegeta's Temple. Vegeta's Temple. Say, Vegeta's Temple, a.k.a. Nightish. A.k.a. Nightish. She say, salute to Freezy. Nightish is in the building. Shout out to Nightish, bro. Shalom.
No Cap-tivity.
Hey, make sure y'all go subscribe to all their channels, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Nightish's channel. It Is What It Is TV, everybody's channel. Let me see, who else did I miss up here? Nightish, It Is What It Is TV, Dr. Frizzle Frost. Everybody's channel. Yeah, everybody's channel. Make sure y'all go subscribe. Flow State, everybody's channel. Let's see who else I missed down here. Anybody else came through the door? And there go my sister, y'all. Sherelle, GBG Sherelle, that is. Shout out to the GBG gang. Shout out to Sherelle. She said, Freezy always represent with the Freezy faces. Thank you, Sherelle. That's my sister, y'all. Long time sister. Long time. Me and Sherelle go way back. Thank you. And she always keep it 100. And that's a fact. Shout out to Sherelle. Shalom, sis.
No Cap-tivity.
Let's see. Who else is in the building? Anybody else in the building? My sister, Mia. Mia is here, y'all. She said, what up, y'all? Mia, let me tell you, if y'all knew Mia in real life, Mia is so sweet. If y'all knew my sister Mia in real life, let me tell you something. Everybody on YouTube would get along with Mia. She just a sweetheart. Shout out to Mia, man. Shalom.
No Cap-tivity.
JD25. He said, hey, Freezy and the No Cap crew. What it do? Just chilling, dog. JD25 is here. Anytime JD25 here, you know he brought the bottle. You understand what I'm saying? He got the bottle. He got the big. Hey, we hanging out. Shout out to JD25. Shalom, bro.
No Cap-tivity.
Put the ball away. We got my brother, Bolo TV. The village is in the building. He said shalom and blessings, Freezy and chat. Bolo TV. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother, Bolo TV, man. If you need your spirit cleansed, that's where you need to go. Yeah, you listen, you gonna get that word over here too. You gonna get you gonna get your spirit cleansed over here too. But Bolo TV, listen. Bolo TV, he's been doing it way longer than me, and I'm gonna tell you, he specializes in it. Shout out to Bolo TV. I appreciate you being here, Bolo. Long time friend, bro.
No Cap-tivity.
And who else is here? D-Right. D-Right. Man, y'all coming on in. Ain't he say salute to the No Cap crew. All love, man. Shout out to D-Right. What going on with you, bro? You feeling good? I hope so. Let's get it popping.
No Cap-tivity.
Shalom. Who else is here? Stanley, D-Rock the Block, White in the building. Make sure y'all subscribe to Stanley's channel too. You know I got to plug all my brothers and sisters. Stanley say salute to Freezy and the chat, meaning the No Cap crew. Shout out to Stanley, D-Rock the Block, White in the building. Shalom.
No Cap-tivity.
And there go my brother, man. Prime, what's up, bro? I'm talking about one of the smoothest brothers I know. Real talk, man. Shout out to Prime. That's my my brother. Always keep it 100. Shout out to Prime, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to Prime as well, man. Prime is in the building. Shalom, good to see you.
No Cap-tivity.
Mark Perez tax coach. Y'all need y'all taxes done? Hit up Mark Perez tax coach. All you got to do is go to his social media. That's it. Mark Perez tax coach, man. Self-explanatory. He say, let's get it, my friend. Shout out to Mark Perez tax coach in the building. It's always good to know somebody.
No Cap-tivity.
Shalom. Who else is in here? Oh, that's it. And that is the roll call, y'all. That's the roll call.
No Cap-tivity.
Now listen, man. It's time to get it popping, man. It's time to cook. It's time to talk. It's time to get it popping. It's time to get it popping, man. We're going to talk about something that y'all don't want to talk about. We're going to talk about something that y'all don't want to talk about. We're going to talk about ex-girlfriends and ex-boyfriends. Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. Freezer, why are we talking about that? I don't want to be reminded of my significant other's ex. You already think about it. You just don't want nobody to know you think about it. You think about him every now and then. Huh? See if they're trying to creep through that back door. Huh? See if you need to check that phone. Huh? When your people's in the shower. Huh? When you cuddle up next to them watching a movie and you're trying to see their configuration on the screen, they smell mark so you can figure out that damn unlock. Huh? It's an unpopular subject, ain't it? You don't want to talk about it, but we're going to talk about it. We're going to open up tonight. We're going to talk about, is there a difference between an ex and a baby daddy or a baby mama? Is there a difference? Freezer cocktail, Freezer, now you know it's a difference. After we get done tonight, I'm going to challenge your thought on it. Because I've thought long and hard about it. No diddy.
This one here for the thug.
I've thought long and hard about it. I'm going to ask y'all, and I need y'all to be honest. It gets bad out here. Jealousy, envy, comparison, low self-esteem, insecurity. Have we all dealt with it? I've been insecure before. You want me to be the first one? I don't care about this YouTube shit. I'm going to tell the truth. Are you willing to tell the truth? It's gonna make you better. Open up. No did it. No did it.
It's here for the thug.
Open up. Wide open. Open wide. No did it. No did it.
It's here for the thug.
Because as family, we must share each other's thoughts. As family, we must share each other's thoughts. Shout out to my dog Smitty in the building. Shalom.
No Cap-tivity.
And shout out to Smitty, man. Me and Smitty talk like this. We keep it 100 with each other. Yeah. Somebody got heartburn because they think about their ex. Some of y'all single. Some of y'all in relationships. Are you thinking about your ex? Are you thinking about your significant other ex? Is your significant other thinking about your ex? Ex. Ex. Say it with me. Ex. You'll feel better. Get it out. Get it out. Do you know if your significant other cares about their ex still? Have y'all had that talk? Because we always talk about baby daddies. Oh, the baby daddy can always hit. Don't people say that all the time? If you date a single mama and you get serious with a single mother, you can best believe that baby daddy can always hit. He can always double back. The baby daddy ain't never out the picture. Is that true? What about the ex-boyfriend? What about the ex-girlfriend? Is there a difference? Is there a difference? That's what I want to know. I done had people crash out. I know people that, you know, a lot of people aren't ready to get into relationships. A lot of people aren't ready to get married because they haven't actually gotten past or, gotten over their personal thoughts or feelings. You know, a lot of people like to get in relationships just to hold somebody down because they're possessive. They want to claim somebody as theirs. Y'all know how the game go. No. I'm going to show them that I won. I'm going to show the ex that I won. I got them now. It's the games that we play. And that's an unhealthy way of going into a relationship. You don't supposed to go into no relationship like that. If you don't love that person genuinely, don't go into the relationship. If you're not secure within yourself, please do not get into a relationship. If you're not secure within yourself, please don't get married. If nothing else, don't get married. Okay? Now I see if y'all just out there having sex, I would not recommend that. I would recommend, especially for the ladies, enough of y'all out here fucking already anyway. I don't want y'all to have any babies, any more babies. Marry before you care. We know, come on, you've heard it a million times. But I'm not up here to lecture you about that. I want to just have an interesting conversation. I want to talk about, is there a difference? Huh? I'm telling you something. You know you are real homeboys and real homegirls when you actually open up to your friends about that and y'all talk. So, I'm telling you say things that you wouldn't normally say to random people, right? But you can say it to Freezy because I'm real like that. This is not your average conversation. This is not your average conversation. This is not cookie cutter conversation, perfect conversation, right? This is not a red pill manosphere conversation. This is not Sister Cole conversation. This is not Prince Ella conversation. No, it's not. Let it. Hey, hold on. D. Wright said, I ain't gonna lie, Freezy. I had to let it burn. Let it burn. That's real though. That's real. Shout out to D Wright, man. That's real. And just for D Wright to write that, I know D Wright keep it 100. I know he do. But a lot of y'all perfect. Y'all don't make no mistakes. Y'all ain't never, been, felt some type of way before about somebody else's, ex. Y'all ain't never felt like that before. Even when, stop acting like you ain't been young. Some of y'all still relatively young. Some of y'all in y'all 20s still. Does it make you less of a man? If you haven't really grasped, oh, this mine, she mine, he mine. I ain't worried about nobody else. If you can't say, we say that outwardly. We know we say that all the time. We say, I ain't worried about nobody. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I ain't saying you are. I'm not saying you are, but yes, you are. Come on, man. And I'm not saying everybody feel like that, but if you do, have you thought about, is there a difference between a baby daddy or baby mama and a girlfriend or boyfriend? Or ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend or ex-wife or ex-husband? Let's go ahead and factor that in too. A lot of times in relationships, black people, right, especially black people, right, we like to mask things by going shopping, buying things, especially women that, you like to go to stores and shop, spend your time shopping, oh, I like that, I like this, oh, I'm gonna buy that, things that we think is going to enhance our looks or our appearance. It makes us look better. It kind of just, it masks the true feelings on the inside. People do it all the time. You know why people do that? You know why these department stores are making a lot of money? Billions of dollars? It's because of insecure people that might harbor jealousy, envy, just want to feel good about themselves, want to shine, overcompensate, project. People go through it all the time. People go through it all the time. Let me show y'all something, man. Let me show y'all something. And this is funny. Let me see. Oh, I gotta click on it first. Now, this guy is funny. I'm not gonna lie. Pull it up. Y'all check this out.
Hey, Bookie.
Boy, what do you want?
Don't do that because I came over here to bring your ungrateful ass your Mother's Day gift.
Mother's Day was 2 days ago.
I don't gotta give it to you the day of. You ain't none of my damn mama. I come in your coochie. I didn't come out of it.
Okay, what was the gift anyway?
Some head. Get in real quick.
I need to talk to you about something anyway.
What you want to talk?
Now, this is her ex-boyfriend. And just like in real life, they're still messing around. Come on, man. This real life conversations, real life. Come on, man. We know. No Cap-tivity. They still messing around. I think he's a comedian. He goes by the name. He's a comedian. He goes by the name of Mojo Brooks. Yeah, here we go.
We can't do this anymore.
What?
Me and my baby daddy got back together.
Your baby daddy the one that was whooping your ass gave you the concussion?
Okay, don't say it like that.
I mean, didn't you have a concussion?
Can you, we worked it out.
Worked it out. Your ass must still be dizzy. So you want to be with him?
I want to be with him.
No, you don't, because what you doing out here with me?
For closure.
What we closing? What's closing?
We're not doing this anymore.
We is doing this. Ain't shit closed?
Well, I'm going to be faithful.
Faithful to who?
This is the majority of relationships out here. Bouncing back and forth. It's the majority of relationships out here, People are weighing their options. They really don't have their feet planted in anything. They just weighing the options. Somebody said earlier, I did a video. Somebody said earlier, no, I don't know if somebody said in the chat on a few previous live streams. Somebody said when a woman goes out with a man, they're always looking for that. When a woman goes out with her man or her husband, they're always looking for their husband or their significant other's replacement.
No Cap-tivity.
Is that true? It's just unstable relationships all over the place. It's because people are always looking out of one eye while they sleep. They're always looking out of one eye. Here we go.
Them more his hands, because that's the only thing he introducing you to. What you doing?
I gotta go.
Where you going?
I'm getting
man,
out.
Man, don't get out this car. Don't.
What are you doing?
I wasn't done talking to you.
I'm done talking.
Okay, you done talking?
Yes.
Okay, well, let me go tell him what we've been doing since y'all been on y'all little break all this time.
No.
Unhand me now. Do not touch me.
Don't it get serious? Don't the emotions start flaring? Some of y'all done been just like that. Some of y'all done got serious just like that. Look how he looking. In y'all real life, y'all don't look like that before. A lot of y'all don't see how this dude looking, especially, we ain't gonna talk about the women. We know the women get crazy. If a woman fall in love, she will get crazy over you. But look at this guy. That's how a lot of y'all guys be looking in your real life, outside of YouTube. You know, the ones that claim they always got it together on YouTube. No, this is how y'all really be looking. Yeah.
Okay, can you lower
Get
your
in the
voice?
car.
Okay, lower your voice.
No.
Okay.
Hey, let me tell you something. Don't never do that again. Don't never. All I done done for you, don't never do no shit like that again.
Yeah, babe, I'm good.
That's him.
I'm just outside talking to my friend.
Let me get some head while you on the phone.
No. You hear what he said? It's about, let me give you some head while you on the phone. Listen, I love this video because it's comedy, but it goes on in real life each and every day, man. You know, these are things that people will not admit in real life.
Huh?
Let me lick it while you on the phone.
Yeah, here I come, babe. I'm coming back.
Let me make him hear you scream. Well, fuck it then. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I hope he heard me.
No.
I fucking hate you. I pull up over here trying to get you a gift on Mother's Day, and this how the fuck you treat me. Fucking hate you.
You gonna get me cold.
I swear to God. Grandma, they don't make them like you no more. These hoes are ruthless. Hey.
Yeah.
Let that nigga know we back.
No Cap-tivity.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. That shit is so hilarious to me. This dude is crazy. I got a couple more too. But once you share your body with somebody sexually, right? These are hard conversations. Once you share your body with somebody sexually, do you think about them for the rest of your life? I mean,
No Cap-tivity.
do you? I'm pretty sure it ain't no virgins in the chat. I'm damn sure it ain't no virgins in the chat. Once you share your body with somebody sexually, do you think about that person for the rest of your life? Now I'm gonna speak for the men. I think it's the men. Most of the men forget. As soon as a man has sex with a woman, especially if he don't care about you, he might forget your name probably a week from then. That's how most men are, especially men that are very experienced with women. You know, they will forget women the next day. You don't remember my name? We just talked yesterday. You don't remember my name? We just slept together yesterday. Yeah, I remember your name. What's my name? Now, come on now. See, why you want to do that? Come on now. Yeah.
No Cap-tivity.
Here's another one, man. This guy's crashed me up. I gotta keep giving it to y'all. This guy cracked me up. Look at this.
Look who it is. You must got somebody else new eating that ass now.
Yeah, why you say that?
You ain't called me. You normally call me when you need a little excitement in your life. Man, I know you ain't found nobody to do you the way I could do you. What's funny?
I might have.
That's Cap. You just talking like that because you want me to.
This the ex-boyfriend. They always hanging around. This the baby daddy. They always hanging around, ain't it? Do you think about this before y'all get into relationships? Do you know how close your significant other is to their ex or to their baby daddy or baby mama? Do you actually know? Have you had the hard conversations? Have you had the hard conversations? No diddy.
This one here for the thug.
Go hard next time I get up in there.
Nah, you ain't getting up in this no more.
How come I ain't?
Because I found somebody else.
Find somebody else that did what?
Oh, do me better.
Okay. Well, so what do you do that I can't do?
I mean, for one, he make me squirt.
Squirt out what?
Like nut.
Come on.
Oh my God.
No Cap-tivity.
Please don't tell your man that. Well, technically, he's the ex. But don't no man want to hear that shit, man. Did your ex make your significant other feel better in bed than you did? Can you honestly say You are the best your significant other ever had. Can you honestly say that? Have you talked to your significant other? Of course they're gonna say yeah, but did you look at the body language while they was answering your question, huh? Did you look at the body language? Look at his body language. This man is distraught. He don't know what to say. She just told him something that crushed his damn soul.
Listen to you. Girls don't even nut. You slow. You peeing now. You out here peeing. You happy because he can make you pee? I can make you pee. I can get you a couple bottles of water to drink.
Yeah, a hater gonna say it's pee every time.
I guess me and Google a hater because I can Google right now. Where's my phone? Hey Siri, what is squirt?
Are you serious?
You lucky my phone dead. So what else he could do better than me?
I mean, he lasts long.
Okay. What's I last long too?
Like, he could go an hour.
Oh, no, see, he taking steroids, and you better stop messing with him before you get pregnant. And now y'all having steroid babies out here.
You just being a hater.
Oh, he ain't eating it better than me.
I mean, y'all kind of like neck and neck.
Ain't no neck and neck. He ain't using...
What percentage of people y'all think still communicate with their ex? Put it in the chat. What percentage of people that's in relationships still communicate with their ex? Now we know most people communicate with their baby mamas and their baby daddies because they have a child together. But I mean, technically you really don't have to, right? Let me move this over. Technically you really don't have to if the child is of age. Technically, if the child is of age and they're old enough to have a phone, I mean, the baby mother or the baby daddy don't really got to talk. I don't even know why they still talk. Okay, Emperor said 75%. Emperor says 75%. Trey says 95%. Impressive Vibe say 30%. Impressive Vibe got a lot of faith in people. If a child gets of age, and then, you know, they share a child with somebody, if the child gets of age where they can possess a phone, they ain't really got to talk to nobody, right? They ain't got to, I mean, the baby daddy or the baby mama doesn't really have to talk to you. They could just go straight to the child. But every blue moon, there's going to be some permission slips or some, I don't know, some probably dealing with school or the doctor you might have to, you know, let them know about, right? But what percentage of people do you think talk to their ex or their baby dad or baby mama on the regular without you knowing? This is like the dark world. This like the dark web. It's like the underworld. I think it's more than, I don't know. I'm agreeing with Emperor. I think it's about 75%. I think it's up there about 75%. I think most people communicate with that one person that they share special moments with, that they don't even want to let you know about. You know, I believe if a person has had a significant other in the past where they've had shared special moments with, you might have to double think that. Might have to double think those percentages. Real talk.
His nose, I'm nose deep in that. Nose and mouth at the same time. Come on, be for real.
You're right. You do got one thing up on him.
Thank you. Let me hear it. What it is?
It be so big. It be hurt. It's nice and small, just how I like it.
Who small? Who nice and small?
You
crazy. My shit hit the floor. Stop playing. It don't hit the floor?
No, it's nice and small.
Oh, you like niggas that take steroids. This natural. This the one God gave.
Shout out to Mojo Brooks, man. Shout out to Mojo.
No Cap-tivity.
Now this next one I'm about to show y'all, this one here is hilarious. This one is hilarious, y'all. This one had me on the floor. Here we go.
Excuse me, may I help you?
Mama, come here. I'm sorry for the loss, for real.
Do I know you?
No, we never met before, but I know Jeremy.
For where?
Oh, we used to fuck with the same chick. I'm actually just trying to make sure she ain't showing up to the funeral today. It's downhill?
Yeah,
okay, appreciate it.
Now he done showed up to his girlfriend's ex-boyfriend's funeral. This guy done showed up to his girlfriend's ex-boyfriend's funeral. It goes on in real life.
Hey, man. Anybody tell you, man, it's all black for the family, man? Well, I ain't part of the family. I'm just trying to make sure my bitch ain't up in here. Real talk. Hey, unhear me now. Do not touch me, sir.
Now, he just called this girl a sir. Now we see that's a damn woman. We know that's a stud, but he said, do not touch me, sir. This man is hilarious.
I'm just trying to make sure my bitch ain't up in here. Real talk. Hey, unhear me now. Do not touch me, sir. Hey, what is wrong with him? Is they doing a repass after this?
Yeah, we doing a repass.
Oh, okay. You should give me your number. I'm gonna come there. We can sit down and eat together.
Boy, no, that's my baby daddy.
That nigga dead. What he gonna do about it? Now she wanna cry.
Okay, that's her baby daddy. Okay, that's his girlfriend's baby daddy. Here we go.
Stop doing all that, man. For real, man. You don't even know him like that. My favorite cousin. Ain't your favorite cousin, your third cousin. Man, go in and sit down. Sit down, go down.
Jeremy was a good man. He never did nothing wrong to anyone.
Gang, my girl BB had the whole damn house thinking, how that ain't bad. Oh, my bad, I'm tripping. My bad. I know you fucking lying.
What are you doing here?
No, what you doing in here? You told me you was over this nigga.
I'm just showing my respect.
By disrespecting me.
Okay, I'm not
Come on, it's time to go. Your respect is
Oh, that's his girlfriend, right? I thought the girl he was. Okay, that's his girlfriend.
Down, everybody. Anybody got any remarks?
Oh, hell yeah, I got something I want to say. Be real, I don't even know this nigga. I'm just trying to figure out what you doing up in here. It's time to go.
I'm not leaving with you.
You is leaving. If you not leaving, I'm finna smack the shit out of him.
I'm not going with you.
Okay.
I'm going.
Let's go. Smack the shit out of him.
I'm not going with you.
Okay. I don't even know this nigga. I'm just trying to figure out what you doing up in here. It's time to go.
I'm not leaving with you.
You is leaving. If you not leaving, I'm finna smack the shit out of him.
I'm not going with you.
Okay.
I'm going.
Let's go. This nigga. I'm just trying to figure out what you doing up in here. It's time to go.
I'm not leaving with you.
You is leaving. If you not leaving, I'm finna smack the shit out of him.
I'm not going with you.
Okay.
I'm going.
Let's go.
Oh my God. It really be that serious though with some people though.
No cap.
It really be that serious, man. I know y'all don't want to say it, man, but it really be that serious. It really, you know, not as serious where you will smack the corpse at the funeral. I mean, but I'm just saying that was just a depiction. That was just a parody. But it really do be that serious inside of people's hearts and minds. You be thinking about, I wonder if he think about his ex. Yeah. We gonna find out. Well, guess what? Guess who's been having problems with their ex? This guy right here, man. Kel Mitchell.
No Cap-tivity.
Kel Mitchell is found himself in a tiff. And he sat down and discussed his past drama with his ex-wife. Kel Mitchell, I don't know what made him want to disclose all of this information this late in the game, but he went ahead and just gave everybody a lot of info and some some disparaging info, some shameful info about his wife. Now his wife clapped back at him, and now they're going through some type of public feud. Kel Mitchell and his wife, Tisha Campbell. So if some of y'all don't know Kel Mitchell, he used to be a part of this duo right here, Keenan and Kel. Yeah, this the same guy.
No Cap-tivity.
Kel, they had a TV deal. They had a series deal on Nickelodeon. Yeah, these guys used to. I'm telling you, these guys used to be huge. I understand. Listen, I remember seeing these guys I mean, they were bigger than life at one time. Now, Kel fell off. Keenan, he preserved his career on Saturday Night Live. But Kel kind of fell off. I don't know, you know. But I'm about to show y'all some footage and some you know, because his wife actually disclosed some information about him on what he got caught doing by her and the things he done been through, the type of person he is in real life. I don't know who to believe. I don't know what to believe, right? But it just goes to show you the bitterness and the bitterness of ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, ex-husband. It's just strong. There's strong emotions when it comes to exes, right? And a lot of people are apprehensive getting involved in relationships with people that have exes. You know, you really can't avoid getting involved with a person that has had an ex, because if you're of age, you're gonna have some type of ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, some people ex-wife, ex-husband. You understand what I'm saying? It can go to that extent. But some people have baby daddies, baby mamas. But it could get messy. It really can. And guess what? It got messy with Kel Mitchell and his wife. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna come down here to the no cap room, and then we're gonna look at this footage, this video footage of Kel and his wife going at each other. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Okay, there it is. Okay. Here we go. This is the video I'm about to show y'all. I think we'll see Kel first. Let's look at Kel first.
That the baby that was aborted wasn't mine. You are immediately married within a lie already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So the marriage was never the same after that, was it?
No, it was. This is at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? This is right at the beginning. And so within that process,
she probably should have kept that to herself.
And well, you know, I'm glad she didn't. And so within that process, with that being known, it was just like, yo, with even in being, you know, the pregnancy, she almost died. She ended up telling me that the baby that was aborted wasn't mine. You are immediately married within a lie already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So the marriage was never the same after that, was it?
No, it was. This is at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? This is right at the beginning. And so within that process,
she probably should have kept that to herself.
And well, you know, I'm glad she didn't. And so within that process, with that being known,
okay,
it was
the next video.
Within the pregnancy, so that was a hard time too.
Right.
It was a lot. You know, it was other times. She had gotten pregnant, other things, and it just got to a point.
She had gotten pregnant again?
Yeah.
While y'all were together?
Yeah.
And it wasn't you?
Not with me.
Oh, come on, Kel.
It wasn't me. It wasn't.
And you stuck around?
Yeah, I stuck around. But here's the thing. These were things that were being revealed. You know.
She telling you this?
No.
How do you find this out? I want to know how you found this out.
So if you're a husband to someone and your wife is pregnant twice for the second time, why would you stick around? It's very puzzling. I understand some of these guys. I don't know, but he's not that young though. Why would you stay around if your wife got pregnant the first time from another guy? But he said his wife got pregnant 2 times and he stayed around. That is very weird. Kel is a very weird guy. And like I told y'all, he started preaching. He got in the church. Sometimes you can be so naive, and then especially sometimes you can be so deep in the church, it makes you naive, where you lose your damn senses. And we know your wife didn't just get pregnant. She was getting hit from the back. She was sucking dick. She was doing all kind of shit. It was bad enough that she was having sex with another dude. She got pregnant twice and you stayed around? I mean, who does that? What's really going on? What kind of men are in society today where they'll just accept something like that? Would anybody in the chat accept their husband or wife getting pregnant or getting somebody pregnant for a second time? Would you still stick it out with your husband or wife after that? Will anybody do what Kel did? Has anybody done what Kel said he did? He stuck around. Does anybody believe Kel? This story is so unbelievable. When I heard it, I was like, this nigga got to be lying. Your wife got pregnant 2 times and you still stuck around? Exactly, Chief Santana. Chief Santana said not only was she cheating, but she was also getting pregnant multiple times. Exactly. But he said he stuck around. Ralph said it's a mental thing. Yeah, this nigga crazy as hell.
You read a letter, you got to it.
Within the pregnancy, so that was a hard time too.
Right.
It was a lot, you know. It was other times she had gotten pregnant, other things, and it just got to a point.
She had gotten pregnant again?
Yeah.
While y'all were together?
Yeah.
And it wasn't you?
Nah, with me.
Ah, come on, Kel.
It wasn't me. It wasn't.
And you stuck around?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. And you stuck around? Like anybody in their right mind that's watching this, like, would ask the same question that Shannon Sharp asked in the same way. Real talk. And you stuck around? Now, mind you, Kel was in show business. What did those people do to Kel for him to not think straight? What did show business, what did the entertainment business do to Kel for him to think like this? For him to think that, you know, he was doing something honorable. Let's go to the next one.
The phone?
Yeah, okay. All right, so how that one went. There was a thing where we weren't having sex anymore. And we weren't doing anything anymore.
Just
because
you weren't having sex. Clearly she was.
Yeah, it's just because of I knew.
Shannon Sharp with the low blow. No, you weren't having sex. Clearly she was. That's why if a lot of y'all are in marriages and you're in sexless marriages, you're not getting a lot of sex from your wife, you need to question that. That is very unhealthy. If you are married, you need to be having sex. Wife, husband, I don't care. I'm going to tell you why you need to be having sex. Sex is very important in a marriage. You know why? Not because you're being selfish. And if you think your husband or your wife is being selfish because they're asking for sex, why are you married? The reason why you should be having sex frequently with your husband or your wife is so the devil won't creep in. A lot of y'all, you know, you sit down, you be on social media. Your wife might be watching. Might be watching things on social media. She might be watching Netflix. She might be watching Tubi. She might be watching P Valley. I don't know. Your husband might be watching. I don't know. He might be watching something on YouTube. It's good to have sex. Do not let your husband or your wife make you feel guilty for wanting sex. God made it. God invented it. And he made it for a purpose. He made it feel a certain way for a purpose. If you want to look at sex as a duty, that's okay too. It might not sound as sexy, but it's okay. You're getting the job done. But we're going to get deeper into this Kel Mitchell situation because I'm going to tell y'all something. This shit is deeper than what y'all think with Kel Mitchell and his wife. This ordeal with Kel Mitchell and his wife is way deeper than what y'all think. Let's keep going.
Knew what was going on.
Right.
And I was like, yo, what is even happening? You're not coming home. You're not doing all these different things.
Hey, y'all man, you not coming home.
Yeah.
The phone?
Yeah, okay. All right, so how that one went, there was a thing where we weren't having sex anymore. And we weren't doing anything anymore.
No,
because
you weren't having sex. Clearly she was.
Yeah, it's just because of...
Why be married when you're not having sex? And some of y'all can say, Freezy, sex ain't everything. Sex is the... Let me tell you something. Sex is the glue.
No Cap-tivity.
Sex is the glue to your marriage. Always remember this. It's a reason why we're talking about ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriends, baby daddies, baby mamas. It's a reason why we're talking about it because never let somebody make you feel guilty for wanting sex. You know why? Because they had sex with somebody before you.
No Cap-tivity.
Always remember that. Always remember that.
Super chat.
Shout out to Carl Anderson for the $3 super cap. He said, "Good burger, my ass. This burger had bone in it."
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Carl Anderson for the $3 super cap. I appreciate that, bro. First super chat of the night. Appreciate that, Carl Anderson. Anybody ever been in a relationship where their significant other made them feel guilty for wanting sex? Anybody else? I'm gonna tell JD25 say, without intimacy, what are we doing in a relationship really? It's a lot of people in relationships like that, JD25. Sadly to say. It's a lot of people in relationships like that. And then a lot of those relationships end up where either the man cheats or the woman cheats. More so often, the man, it's a mechanical thing for the man. It's a mechanical thing for a man. Right? But now it's become mechanical for women because now that's why they're selling these apparatuses, the roses and stuff. Y'all heard of these things called a rose? The rose? Women been had dildos and stuff. Women, the sex toy industry, shout out to Candy Burris. The sex toy industry has gone rampant. You know why? Because people want to have sex. People are not having sex. They're not having sex. So they're taking care of themselves. They're going to these toy shops. They're getting roses. They're getting dildos. Men are going to the dollar store to get the lotion. They're going to the Dollar Tree.
I knew what was going on.
Right.
And I was like, yo, what is even happening? You're not coming home. You're not doing all these different things.
Hey, y'all man, you not coming home.
Yeah.
The phone?
Yeah, okay. All right,
so let's go to, thank you, Emperor. Now, we played what Kel had to say. Now let's go over to what his wife had to say, Tisha Hampton. That's the name of, that's Kel's wife's name, Keisha Hampton. Let's see what she had to say. Keisha Hampton has some interesting things to say. I'm gonna tell you the truth. And I'm gonna go as far as to say this. If you are a weak man, if you're not a stand-up guy, please don't get married. Now, women, you are choosing, nowadays, women are choosing weak men on purpose. Because society is producing more and more masculine women. The masculine women want weak men. That's what they want. Because the weaker the man is, the easier he is to control. The easier it is to get your way as a woman. It's a recipe for disaster. You can cheat with your baby daddy. You can cheat with your ex-boyfriend. And the weak man is less likely that he's going to say something. He's just going to stay in his place. Hey, Brina, how you doing, Brina?
No Cap-tivity.
He's just going to stay in his place, and he's just afraid of losing the relationship. Weak men. Weak men. Well, let's see what Kel's ex-wife has to say. Kel accused her of getting pregnant twice in their relationship. And he accused her of not coming home too. Let's see what his ex-wife had to say.
She ended up.
Remember that I told you. So, Kel, who is this person that was pregnant? Because it was not me. Like, who was this? And then the other thing is, like, how do you remember all these pregnancies, but you don't remember your kids for, like, years? Like, I don't even know, 13, I don't know, 14. And then how do you remember all these pregnancies, but you don't remember Nick, you know, in my cheerleading outfit, right? Like,
who was Nick? She said, how do you remember these people? How do you remember me being pregnant, but you don't remember Nick in my cheerleading outfit? Obviously, Nick is a man. Is she saying that Kel had a man in her cheerleading outfit? Is that what she's saying? Now, I watched this already, but I didn't catch it the first time. If this man had another man in her cheerleading outfit, it's some sick shit going on. Some people just don't need to get married. Why do y'all get married? Why do y'all do this to yourself? I know everybody want the happy ending. Everybody want the White House and the picket fence, but it's not meant for everybody. Please, man, y'all stop messing up each other's life and then messing up these kids' life, man. D. Wright said Nick Cannon. Is that who she's talking about? Is that who she's talking about, Nick Cannon? Kel Mitchell was buzzing up Nick Cannon. D. Wright, you got to be kidding me. You kidding me, man. Mia said, yeah. I did not know that. Exactly, impressive. Wow. What the hell?
how does your memory work exactly? Because you remember lots of things about me from a long time ago, and it just kind of odd, like how your memory works. Like, you don't remember, I don't know, do you remember your daughter in a car accident? You remember your son losing his tooth? You remember taking your kids' money? Do you remember being completely... So, Kel, who is this person that was pregnant?
Okay, let's go to the next.
Because it was not me. Physically, mentally abusive. Do you remember that you used to beat me and hit me and choke me and strangle me?
Not Kel from Keenan and Kel.
No Cap-tivity.
YouTube is the new TV. The same way people used to portray themselves a different way on TV, they used to put on this face, this character, and then, but when they get home in their private life, they become somebody totally different. That's the way YouTube is. That's the way a lot of you people are on YouTube. You know, you show up on YouTube and you give us your, you know, your cookie cutter life, your cookie cutter ideologies, your cookie cutter talking points. But when you get off this shit, your imperfections scream to the top of the ceiling. What people know, what people really know about you, it screams to the top of the ceiling. If only we was a fly on the wall.
when I would come out the hospital because I have sickle beta thalassemia disease. Do you remember that? Do you remember that you were addicted to sex? Do you remember that? Do you remember me catching you with a man? Do you remember that? Do you remember you using the money that I created to pay for an entire woman's place? Do you remember that? Do you remember?
Shout out to the Drip Show in the building.
No Cap-tivity.
What else do you remember?
Oh, taking the kids to Chicago and not telling me. Do you remember unilaterally filing for divorce and then moving back in with your mistress? Do you remember that? It's just, your memory is so strange. Like, do you remember that you didn't have any money for 5 years and the studio physically?
Jerome says, so my question is, why didn't y'all leave each other? Now that we're getting more context, I don't even think he wanted to. I don't even think he cared about leaving, because he's homosexual or he's bisexual. Some of y'all say that's a difference. I don't know, but I don't even think he cared about leaving. If he was having sex with men, he probably wasn't even stressing having sex with her. A lot of these guys are in relationships, they're in marriages just for the optics, just for how it looks on the outside. Just for PR reasons. You understand what I'm saying?
Mentally abusive? Do you remember that you used to beat me and hit me and choke me and strangle me when I would come out the hospital because I have sickle beta thalassemia disease? Do you remember that? Do you remember that you were addicted to sex? Do you remember that? Do you remember me catching you with a man? Told you that, basically told everybody that you were dead. And so I had to write a pilot for you. Do you remember that I wanted to be a mathematician, but instead I decided to be in a rap group with you? Do you remember that? Do you remember that when no one else was talking about you, I produced and wrote Kel videos live? Do you remember? Do you remember I also wrote and produced Ganked? Do you remember that? Do you remember that movie that you did with Cedric the Entertainer? The one that I gave you? Do you remember that you took that and you sold it for $2,500? Do you remember that? Because your memory is so interesting to me, because I don't know why you didn't remember that I don't even like bodily fluids. So that I was actually relieved to find out when you were cheating. When I found out you were cheating, I was relieved. Did you remember that? Told you that, basically told everybody.
She said when she found out he was cheating, she was relieved. Do y'all think she's lying?
That you were dead. And so I had to write a pilot for you. Do you remember that I wanted to be a mathematician, but instead I decided to be in a group?
Okay, let me see if there's another one.
Remember that I lost my virginity to you? Do you remember that? So your memory is interesting. So I think we should, let's figure out, let's sit down. Let's have a sit down and let's think about, this memory. I have a few items that might, jog your mind to help you with some of that memory. I don't know if this is like, beginning Alzheimer's or something, but yeah, let's talk about it though, because I'm ready. Remember that I lost my virginity?
Let me see. Let's see what people in the comments are saying. So, let's see. It say, I ain't gonna say she right, but I ain't gonna say she lying either. Okay. The next one said, she lying. People believe she lying. Does anybody believe she's lying? Does it sound like she's lying? She said she never got pregnant and he's gay. He been having sex with men. She named Nick that was wearing her cheerleading outfit. Do y'all think she lying? Drip say clout chaser to the extreme. First one to show receipts wins. Ready, set, go. They always claim mental and verbal abuse after they get caught cheating by man. Something about her doesn't feel right. Who believes she's lying? Prime say Kel started it. Who believes that she's lying? Let me tell you, it was so many details, right? It's hard to believe that she's lying. But he said she was pregnant twice. She was pregnant 2 times. She says she's never been pregnant. Do y'all believe? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all believe she was pregnant 2 times like Kel said. Let me see what the No Cap crew got to say. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all believe she was pregnant. How about we do that? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all believe she was pregnant.
She ended up telling me that the baby that was aborted wasn't mine. You are immediately married within a lie already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So the marriage was never the same after that, was it?
No, it was. This is at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? This is right at the beginning. And so within that process,
She probably should have kept that to herself.
and well, you know.
So y'all believe she's lying. She said she was never pregnant. So y'all believe she's lying. Okay, I got another question. We about to play a game. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all believe that Kel Mitchell was having sex with Nick Cannon in his while Nick Cannon was dressed in his wife's cheerleading outfit.
No Cap-tivity.
Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe that. Man, what kind of shit is he? What's going on? Okay, so she was pregnant twice. Y'all believe Kel? Well, Impressive Vibe says she don't believe that. Okay. D Wright said yeah. D Wright said yeah with the cheerleading outfit on. Jerome say both might be exaggerating.
I'm glad she didn't. And so within that process, with that being known, it was just like, yo, with even in being, you know, the pregnancy, she almost died. She ended up telling me that the baby.
Let me tell y'all something. Mia say that way he is having all these babies. Maybe that way he is having all these babies. Let me show y'all what I seen. Let me show y'all what I seen earlier. Since we talked about it. No, I ain't gonna show that. I ain't gonna show that. I ain't gonna show that. How about we talk about it? I'm about to do a panel, man. I'm about to do a panel. Now, realistically, damn near everybody and their mama now had a ex. A lot of people got baby daddies and baby mamas. Is there a difference? We're gonna talk about it for a little bit. Is there a difference between a baby mama and a baby daddy and an ex? They both had sex with one another. They both probably did some freaky things. Is there a difference? We always talking about don't get involved with baby mamas. Don't get involved with single mothers. What if the woman that you talk to does not have a baby, but she done did everything under under the sun.
No Cap-tivity.
She done did everything, and I do mean everything. She done licked ass. She done caught that protein in her mouth. She ain't got no babies though. She caught the babies. She swallowed the babies. What if she don't got no babies, but she swallowed the babies? Is there a difference? If she don't got no babies, that's the question. That's the question. If she don't got no babies, but she swallowed the babies, is there a difference? Have y'all ever thought about that? Because see, YouTube can be a funny place. YouTube can be very politically correct, right? YouTube can be politically correct, and we don't like to talk about this stuff. Oh, my old lady ain't got no kids. Yeah, she swallowed them before she got with you. Man, my old man ain't got no kids. My old man ain't got no kids. Yeah. Throat baby. How that song go? Throat baby. I forgot that damn song. But this just grown man and woman conversation. Right? This how we talk over some wine and some cognac. This how we talk, right? It's the No Cap crew. Does it take a mature person to enter into a relationship and not think about a person's ex? I mean, of course it does. How many of y'all have had conversations about your significant other's ex or ex-husband or ex, whatever ex, or baby daddy or baby mama? How many of y'all had a conversation? Is there a difference? What if you ain't got as much money as your wife's ex-husband or your wife's ex-boyfriend? What if your wife boyfriend? What if your wife or your ex-girlfriend? I mean, your girlfriend is her last man made a substantial amount of money and he used to take her shopping all the time, but you know of this guy, but you know you are not supplying her with that much finances and material items. You know that it's just the difference between you and this dude is night and day. Now it's easy to say, oh, she's supposed to love me for me. She's supposed to love me genuinely. But do you know for a fact she's not thinking about what her ex-boyfriend used to do for her? All of the clothes he used to buy, all of the bags and stuff. Am I making y'all feel insecure? Is anybody feeling insecure? Well, that's what this conversation is for, so you can get over it. Because I'm trying to bring y'all to the promised land. I'm going somewhere with this. It's a method to the badness. I'm not just saying this for kicks and giggles. Shout out to my sister, man. My sister.
No Cap-tivity.
And we do have a sponsor, the first sponsor of tonight's show. We do have a sponsor of tonight's show, right? And she goes by the name of Jess J. The first amount was $10. My sister said, Shout out to the YouTube characters, and that's a fact.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Just J. Also, Just J not only sent $10, Just J also sent $5, another $5. Here we go. Shout out to Just J. She said, that baby just as nutty.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Just J. Just J, we love you. Thank you. My sister always holding me down. And that's not it. She sent one more $5. She sent one more $5 bill to pay that light bill. Shout out to my sister Just J.
No Cap-tivity.
Just J said he was on all that. Strange times. See, I didn't really follow Kel like that. I always thought the dude was corny as hell. Shout out to Just J. Shout out to Just J. He was on all that in Strange Times. Just J is the official sponsor of tonight's show. Thank you, Just J. Let me go ahead and switch this up right here. Sponsor of tonight's show, Just J, $20. Let's see. There we go. Shout out to Just J. Thank you, Just J.
No Cap-tivity.
To be a co-sponsor or the official sponsor of tonight's show, you have to either leave $20 or more. Thank you, Just J. She opened up the floodgates of heaven. Shout out to my sister. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my sister's channel too. Are you a muse? All one word. R, the letter U, a muse. Always keep it 100. I got a homeboy I know in real life, right? Well, I still know him, but this was a past situation. He used to always go through it with his girlfriend about his girlfriend's ex. He was always stressing. But he never really told the truth on why he used to stress about his girlfriend's ex. Maybe he didn't want to say his girlfriend ex. He deep down inside, he felt like his girlfriend's ex-boyfriend looked better than him. Do some of y'all, do some women think about that? Do some women think, does my boyfriend ex look better than me? Does my girlfriend ex look better than me? These are real conversations. How do you get over that? In a marriage, if you choose to marry your significant other, how do you get over that? How do you get over these insecurities? That's all they are, right? It's just insecurities. It's vain, superficial insecurities. That's all it is. Who cares how somebody look? Does your wife love you more than anything, more than life itself? Does she? Or are you stuck on insecurities? Does your husband love you more than life itself? Or are you stuck on insecurities? Are you stuck on superficial bullshit? Is there a difference between a baby mama, baby daddy / ex-girlfriend or / ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend? Is there a difference? It's the same feelings. You still got the same insecurities. It's the same shit. How do you know when it's time to marry? How do you know when you say, you know what? I'm ready to marry somebody. I'm ready to marry this person. Most people are getting married because it's the thing to do. You know, you get to hire a photographer, you get to hire a videographer, you know, you get to post it on Instagram, you get to post it on Facebook. We always talk about 80% of marriages end up in divorce. I don't know if it's higher in the black community, I don't know, but we always talk 70 to 80% of marriages end up in divorce. Why don't you want to have sex with your husband? Are you still thinking about some past people? Some people in your past? Why don't you want to have sex with your wife? Are you still thinking about a past person? Why is your marriage dry? Why is your relationship in shambles? Is it a reason why you're not in a relationship? Because you just don't want to deal with that bullshit. You don't want to deal with the stress. You don't want to deal with thinking about all the stuff that Freezy talking about right now.
No Cap-tivity.
You don't even want to think about that. A lot of the reason why people say I'm happy being single is because they just don't want the stress. They don't want to have to think about a person's ex, because you know where you're at in life right now. You know that you're not as mature as you need to be at your age where you at. You don't want to tell nobody that, but it's just easier to be single. It's easier to stay to yourself. Anybody going through that? Is anybody dealing with that? It's easier to say to yourself. A lot of y'all are mixing yourselves with other people, unfairly bringing that toxic mentality to somebody else's world. Because you don't want to tell the truth. You don't want to tell the truth about how you feel about yourself. You got to come to grips, though. There's nothing better than loving yourself. Some of y'all need to go to therapy. Hey, we don't talk about that in the black community, right? Because you're weak if you go to therapy. It's really not about if a woman has a baby daddy, if a woman has a one child. We know some situations can be too far-fetched. Let's just say if a woman has like 5 kids, 6 kids. I can understand why a man would not want to tackle some shit like that. Or if a man has 5 kids, 6 kids, 4 kids, even 3 kids. 3 kids might be too much. You know what I'm saying? A person might not even want to just tackle something like that. They don't want to get involved with that, right? But what's the difference between a person having one child, right? Especially if the child is almost grown and they're damn up out of the house. They're damn up out of here. And then, what's the difference between that woman having a child and another woman, she's done got freaky with somebody else? Is there a difference? That's the question of the night. I'm trying to set it up before I have y'all call in, because I want your minds to be right. I want you to focus. I want you to really think about what I'm saying, because I want it to make sense. Some of y'all just can't get right. You're going through relationship problems as we speak. Some of y'all ain't even talking to your significant other right now because you fell out with them. You're beefing with them. You had an argument about an ex. You had an argument about why they disrespecting you. You had an argument about why y'all ain't having sex. You have an argument about why they keep their phone down all the time, face down. Well, I'm here to talk to y'all about it because Freezy has a lot of experience. And I've changed my life for the better, and I'm ready to talk. We're going to have real talk tonight. Not talking points. No, we're going to have real talk tonight. How can I get in a healthier relationship? I'm going to tell you how, if you can just tell me the truth. I can't help you if you can't honestly say, Freezy, I do feel a little insecure that I make less money than my wife's ex. Freezy, I do feel a little insecure because I do think my husband's ex does look a little better than me. We can help y'all get over those superficial thoughts, because that's all they are. It's just vanity. Because when you think, this is why marriage is so significant. The reason why marriage is so significant, when you enter into that sacred bond, all of the superficialities, I don't even know if that's a word. Is that a word? All of the superficiality is supposed to go out the window. You ain't supposed to be thinking about that shit. You ain't supposed to be thinking about if your wife ex look better than you. If your husband ex, you ain't supposed to be thinking about that if you getting into a marriage, because a marriage is a different world. A marriage is a different realm. A marriage is something else that your wife or your husband's ex will never understand fully. And if it's done correctly, nobody can infiltrate that world. Nobody can. And you will soon understand that looks are it doesn't mean nothing in the grand scheme of things. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. Yeah.
No Cap-tivity.
And the rating system, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. Some of y'all will never get there because you haven't reached that mark of maturity. That's what we don't talk about. It's a lot of matchmaking gurus out here. It's a lot of people that can show you how to bag a woman and get some ass and titties and fuck. But you're gonna end up like Kel. Hopefully you know you're heterosexual. But you're going to end up like Kel Mitchell and the rest of these celebrities that claim that they happily ever after and they got celebrity marriages and they are exemplifying the marriage that you trying to be like. Shout out to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Beyonce probably done sucked her bodyguard dick. We don't know. I'm just saying. I ain't saying she is. Allegedly. We don't know. We got to stop comparing ourselves, our relationship, our marriages to somebody else. You got to stop doing that. You got to stop believing other people and start believing in yourself. Do you see where I'm going with it? I know y'all was lost in the beginning. I know you was lost in the beginning. But if you've been listening and watching from the jump, you're getting some jewels right now. I know you is. I don't go shopping a lot. I don't go shopping. I don't buy a lot of shit. I used to like sneakers. I haven't bought sneakers in years. I don't go nowhere. I'm content. All I know how to do is keep it 100 with y'all. And let's not even go into the mental aspect of it. You know, some people are dealing with abandonment issues. We talk about insecurities. Some people are dealing with abandonment issues. It ain't even that. You want to know why your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your husband or your wife is always asking you about your ex? It's not because they're jealous of their ex. It's because they feel like one day you might go back to them and you might leave them. It could get that deep. Do you still love her? Do you still love him? That's what that they will argue with you. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you how a lot of those arguments go. They say everything but that until the end. They will accuse you of everything. Oh, you cheating with that person. Oh, who you on the phone with? You on the phone with your ex. Oh, I seen you looking at your ex at that reception. Oh, Oh, yeah. You still talk to your ex-mama? You still talk to your ex-daddy? Why you still cool with your ex-kids, huh? It's because they're saying all that because they really don't want to say, I'm afraid that you might leave me for my ex. Men go through that shit too. And see, men ain't gonna say that because they macho. Although I will advise men, if you feeling like that, if you really do feel like your woman is giving you indication that she might leave for your ex, I don't even know why you still in that relationship in the first goddamn place. Real talk. You need to get the hell on. You need to get the hell up out of there. But you're gonna stay because you're weak. That's why you're gonna stay. You're gonna stay because you feel like you cannot do better. Finally, somebody acts like they love me. Keyword, act. Do they really love you though? Because if they really loved you, they'll keep it 100 and they'll tell you the truth. Is there a difference? See, when we get to the core of these situations, these issues, money matters, but it don't matter. It doesn't matter as much as they say it matters on YouTube. Exactly, Apollonia. It's a thin line between love and hate. And I'm gonna tell you something. Beware when you see somebody, when you hear, like if you have a significant other and they keep telling you, I hate my baby daddy. I hate my ex-boyfriend. I hate my baby mama. I hate my ex-girlfriend. That can also translate to love.
No Cap-tivity.
Thank you, Apollonia. See, Apollonia is, she right there with me. She following me. Yeah. Anytime somebody say, I hate that motherfucker, I hate them, that you love them. You still love them. Because if you hate somebody, it ain't no in between. You don't go from hate. You don't go from hate to nothing. If you hate somebody, you love them. That's the only way that ball swings. It don't stop in the middle. The hate and the love pendulum, it doesn't stop in the middle. The hate and the love pendulum, it swings like this. Hate, love. Hate, love. When it swings, it goes back to hate. When it swings again, it goes back to love. It never stops in the middle. It never does this. It never does that. If you love somebody, eventually you're going to end up hating them. When you stop hating them, eventually you're going to say, you know what? I'm going to always love you. That's why they say that. I'm just trying to give y'all some context clues. I'm trying to help y'all out, especially if you're not in a relationship. Especially if you're single, I'm giving you some juice. Say this podcast, say this live stream. Save it. The goal is to make you strong. You know what makes you strong as well? Discipline. Y'all don't want to talk about it, but that's the part that y'all don't want to talk about. Oh, Freezer, nobody want to talk about discipline. I'm not talking about eating salads. I'm talking about actually structuring your life and removing as many distractions as you can out of your life so you can get to know yourself. A lot of y'all are 30, 40, 50, even 60 years old, and you still don't know yourself. That's why you're so busy thinking about your significant other's ex. Because you don't know yourself. You know the ex more than you know yourself. Because you think about them more than you think about yourself. This your brother talking to you. This Freezer talking to you. Y'all, man, see, y'all don't want to have this conversation, man. Y'all.
No Cap-tivity.
Y'all don't want to have this conversation. Discipline. You know what discipline causes you to do? Discipline will cause you to think about, how am I eating? Maybe what I'm eating is throwing off the way I'm thinking. Discipline will cause you to stick to a workout regimen. You're not working out to look better. You're working out because you're challenging yourself and you're sticking to a discipline. When you discipline yourself, you're loving yourself. Let me ask y'all something. When you discipline yourself, you're loving yourself. Let me ask you something. When you discipline your kids, do you love your kids? Let me ask you again. When you discipline your kids, do you love your kids? When you discipline your nieces and nephews, do you love them? Is it because you love them? Guess what? It's the same effect. When you discipline yourself, you ain't got no choice but to love yourself. That's why you disciplining yourself, because you love yourself. And that's what's wrong with a lot of us today. We don't. You know why we lack discipline? You know why the black community is in disarray? You know why some of our culture, not all of the culture, but some of our culture, black culture, is trash? It's because there's no discipline. And why is there no discipline? Because you don't love yourself. We don't love ourselves. We love white Jesus though, don't we? We love white Jesus. Can white people go to heaven? No Cap-tivity. Come on, that was an inside joke. I'm sorry, y'all. That was an inside joke. Man, I'm up here cooking, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm up here cooking, man. Let me put the link in the chat. Let's have a conversation about real relationship issues. Maybe some of you guys have something to share about your past experiences in your past relationships and what you've learned. Hit the link and tell Freezy what you've learned. Maybe you have something to share with the rest of the No Cap crew that will help them out. This is a close-knit family. It's a close-knit family. There's the link in the chat. Shout out to Y High in the building, man. D Rice said, I don't know if you a chef or a preacher tonight. Hey, man.
No Cap-tivity.
Just in the spirit, that's all. Shout out to all my brothers. Shout out to all my sisters in the chat. Shout out to Jess J. She's the official sponsor of tonight's show. I'm taking calls for a little minute. If you choose not to call in, it's okay. We've done our duty. We done cover about 2 hours. I done talked my ass off about an hour. Well, probably more than an hour because I was talking before I showed the Keenan and the Kel situation. Right? Y'all just sitting up here listening to Freezy talk. Yeah. And I'm honored. I'm honored because I'm gonna tell you why. Because you don't have to. It lets me know that you value what I have to say. But listen, call in, right? When you call in, it's a different dynamic. We could chop it up. I do better one-on-one instead of just myself. Like I'm doing, like I could talk to y'all all night, but I do better like if I'm talking to somebody one-on-one. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to It Is What It Is TV just landed.
No Cap-tivity.
Hassan, man, how are you feeling, bro?
No, I'm doing great, Freezy. I'm so excited. I'm 3 subscribers away from 200.
3 subscribers away.
No Cap-tivity.
From 200. That's big.
Yeah. I'm so especially for a new guy like me. That's big. I'm so happy.
Bro, you're moving up the ladder really fast, man. And you earned it. You deserve it, bro.
I appreciate that. But I didn't do it alone. I got all the help from everybody, from Freezy and the list. I don't want to start naming names, but I'm gonna forget some.
Right, but don't never forget this. Always give yourself credit. You did most of the work yourself. We can't all do it by ourselves, but if it wasn't for you, it wouldn't have happened at all. Always remember that.
No Cap-tivity.
Okay?
Congratulations, brother. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Shout out to Big Bad Bull in the building. He painted the city with Hassan's link. Make sure y'all hit that link and go subscribe. All he needs is 3 more. We gonna help Hassan get 3 more subscribers tonight. Hassan is gonna reach 200 subscribers tonight.
No Cap-tivity.
Appreciate that.
And I'm happy to be a part of that. Yeah. Trey, how you feeling, man? I see you down there too, dog. How you feeling, Trey?
No Cap-tivity.
Man, you got me feeling right, man. You got me feeling all right, man. I'm feeling good tonight.
You been listening?
Yes, sir. I've been listening the whole time. I'm talking about from minute number 1. You hear me?
Let me start with Hassan. Hassan, have you ever been in? We know your status, but have you ever been in a relationship with a female?
No. I talked to girls, but no, not a relationship yet.
So you talked to girls. What has prevented you from actually just being in a relationship? You don't have to have sex, but what has prevented you from actually being in a committed relationship with a woman? Let's dig deep. No diddy.
This one here for the thug.
Well, for me, it's just financial stuff, you know. Every time I get, you know, my shit together, I get a car, a job, I think I'm ready. You know, by the time I get a girl, something goes wrong. I lose my job, something happens, so I just stay away from relationship. I don't want to add extra BS to my problems, you know.
Yeah. So you've never really Big Bad Bull said, check again, man. Look again. He used all his burner accounts to subscribe to It Is What It Is. You might have 210 subscribers now.
I appreciate that, Big Bad Bull. Yeah.
Where you at right now? Where you at?
202.
There you go. 200 subscribers. We did it. Big Bad Bull made it happen, boy. And listen, I announced it. Big Bad Bull made it happen, man.
Yeah. I guess I'd do the celebration tomorrow. Like do
You
an
cross
hour.
that, you cross that hill, man. You climb that hill, and guess what? It gets greater later. It's going to keep getting greater. You know?
Yeah. I'm just excited, especially for the short amount of time.
Yeah.
And the subscribers I got, yeah. But yeah, like I said, for me, it really comes down to financial. I know it shouldn't be like that, but that's how I look at it. Financial.
Do you think that a lot of guys that enter into relationships, they are financially insecure?
Well,
think
some
about
people.
it. Think about it. In this space on YouTube, that's one of the biggest things that they attack. How much money you make. And it's a lot of times it's a bully tactic with guys that's more fortunate, that's fortunate enough that have risen to a status where they're making a substantial amount of money. It's almost like they're telling you, if you don't make this amount of money, and we all know the 6-figure thing, they throw the 6 figures out. If you ain't making 6 figures, we've heard that a million times.
Yeah.
But do you think there's a lot of financial insecurity going on in society today, especially on YouTube?
Yeah, especially on YouTube. They make it seem like you're bad if you don't have money or you don't have the right amount of money. Like people feel attacked. Like I know it shouldn't be like that, but that's how it is on the YouTube. But some of this stuff is affected in real life too, because everything's getting expensive. All you hear in the media and everywhere, you gotta have money, you gotta have the bag, you gotta have this. And that takes a toll on some people. Some people are confident, like they don't care, they just do it and feel confident. And some people that are not confident, they hold back, like, God damn, I gotta do this. So you get both, both types of people in this.
If you, let's say if you was dating a woman, but you find out that your woman's ex was making more money than you.
Yeah.
He was able to do more for her than you are able to do for her presently. Would that make you feel insecure?
Hell no, because she's with me right now.
Oh, you see my boy on his pimp status?
No cap.
You see my dog and son on his pimp status? Yeah.
Because I don't want to hear no damn ex or nothing. You're with me. Whatever happened with the ex, that's the past. We move on. The moment I start hearing about the ex, then we're gonna have problems.
Let me ask Trey. Go ahead, Hassan. What were you gonna say? You were gonna say something.
No. Even the same thing with the guy. He shouldn't bring his ex. Oh, well, my ex did this. It can go both ways. That's all I gotta say. What up, Trey? How you doing?
Trey, how you feeling, bro? In the building, Trey.
No Cap-tivity.
Trey, let me ask you something. When was the last time you was in a relationship? Are you in a relationship right now?
No.
Okay.
No. But I mean, I done had a couple situationships, but the last time I'd have been in a relationship, I want to say about a year and a couple months.
A year and a couple months.
About a year and a couple months. About a year and like 2-3 months. Something like that.
Do you think a lot of times when guys get in a relationship, because let's just be honest, guys are very egotistical, right? You think when guys get in a relationship, in the back of their minds, they think about who their girl used to be in a relationship with before them? You think guys wonder about that?
Hell yeah.
Why do you think Why do you think guys wonder about that?
The same reason why well, let's not bring the females in it. But I mean, it's just it's a human thing to do. Like, I mean, like, especially if you are a shitball, I should say, right? Like, so say, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you feel what I'm saying? In my situation, you feel what I'm saying? I done been in lottie-dottie and every goddamn body. You feel what I'm saying? So, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and it's not like it's a secret. You feel what I'm saying? And Not like it's not known. Like even when we go out and stuff like that, like you can see it. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can see the attention and stuff like that. So you know, but when you get into a relationship and the female got just as much status and as far as her looks and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like you be wondering sometimes, you know what I mean? But that's a human thing to do. Like I mean, I done it, you feel what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna sit there and speak for everybody else, but I done it. So I mean, it's just in my opinion.
I appreciate you for keeping it 100.
No Cap-tivity.
So I think a lot of guys have done it, right? And it's growing pains. Like you have in a relationship, what we don't talk about, the things you have to grow from with your significant other. We don't talk about that. We always make it seem like things just supposed to be on point as soon as you meet this person. As soon as we always talk about vetting. Well, you can't vet everything perfectly. Let's just throw that shit out the window. You can't vet 100% perfectly. Nobody can do it. Know why? Because nobody's perfect. That's why.
No Cap-tivity.
Let me ask you a question, Trey. Is there a difference between an ex-boyfriend and a baby daddy? What do you think?
Hell yeah. All right. So the reason is because it's a whole another human being involved.
Mm-hmm.
Like, forget all the bullshit, you feel what I'm saying? So let's be real, you feel what I'm saying? So when people have kids and you decide that you want to get with this person that have kids, you may get attached to that kid as well, right? Mm-hmm. So if y'all don't work out, then it's the repercussions and your feelings going to be hurt a lot worse, because I would say, in my personal experience, it was more hurtful to me.
If your significant other has a child, it hurts a little more. That's what you're saying?
Yeah. Because now you're thinking about the child, because you didn't put in a lot of work with this child. Like you didn't help the child. Like you didn't literally taught this child how to walk. You feel what I'm saying? Like read books to him. You feel what I'm saying? Like helped them. You feel what I'm saying? Like speak. All that, you feel what I'm saying? Change diapers, all that. So it's like you grow an attachment to them. You feel what I'm saying? And when you realize like, it ain't gonna be no more us. You feel what I'm saying? And you feel what I'm saying? Like, you're not about to keep doing the same thing that you was doing. Because that's just, that's just, most human.
What you think hurt worse? Her having a child, one child, let's just say one child, because we know too many children, it could get ridiculous.
Yeah.
What you think hurt worse, Trey? Her having a child, or you knowing she done juggled some balls in her damn mouth?
No Cap-tivity.
What you think hurt worse, Trey?
Man, definitely to juggle the balls in the goddamn mouth.
We don't talk about it though. We don't talk about it. Why does that hurt worse, Trey? Why do you think that hurt?
Man, listen. Let me tell you why, right? Because, right, so when you know how she been juggling your balls, you feel what I'm saying, in her mouth. So it's like if she juggled your balls, right, then it's a hurt piece, like you dirty mouth.
It feel good to you, but it hurt at the same time.
Yeah. That's a hurt piece.
So a lot of times when guys say, don't marry single mothers. Right? We've heard people on YouTube say, you will be a damn fool to marry a single mother, especially a woman with one child, right?
That's bullshit. You ask me.
But your girlfriend or your wife, you might not know it, but what if you found out she done, She done shared intimate moments with another guy that she never shared with you. What if you find out, yeah, your wife, what if you find out your wife, yeah, she ain't sucked another nigga dick, but she done ate some pussy. She just ain't told you about that. She ain't told you about that. But you found out later on in life.
You gotta think about it like this. Did it happen when you was with her, or did it happen, before you met her?
She had the child before you was with her too. See how I put that together. See, no
Cap-tivity.
Listen, she had the child. She had the child she had the child before you was with her, but she still got the child now. She sucked that dick before you was with her, and she still got that dick on her breast right now.
No Cap-tivity.
I'm just saying. She might not have a dick on her breast.
We all human. Like, we all human at the end of the day. So you gotta think about it like this. I mean, if you're not a virgin, who are you to judge? Because you still, for all the fellas that eat pussy out there, you still got that coming in your mouth too. So, shit, like.
This the thing. This is the thing, right? What does it all boil down to? And I want to get her son in here too. What does it all boil down to, both of you guys? Does it all boil down to how secure you are with yourself and what you're willing to accept, despite what anybody else feels? Do you think it boils down to that?
Yeah.
That's all. Oh yeah, my bad. Go ahead, son.
My bad. But yeah, if you're that's secure and you don't worry about what the world says, and yeah, date a single mother. Because now you're with her. You took the time to be with her. You liked her personality. She's with you. She treats you different. You like something about her, so why not? If you're gonna sit there worry about what other people think, then yeah, you're lost. But there's nothing wrong with dating single mothers.
This is the dynamic we don't talk about. And boss man, I see you. I see you down there, boss man. I appreciate you too. This is the dynamic we don't talk about. Matter of fact, let me read boss man's. Let me read his super cap first. Super chat. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think we have a new sponsor of tonight's show. Christopher Mayberry, aka Boss Man, for the $50 super cap. My dog always coming through, paying big light bills, igniting the big light. Boss Man said, from a father, the community as a whole has put a negative connotation of the terms baby daddy and baby mama. If you have a child, you are a baby mama or baby daddy. You can be married and still be a baby mama or baby daddy. Being a deadbeat is a different conversation. No Cap-tivity. What do you guys think about what Boss Man said? What do you think about that, Trey? Shout out to Boss Man for being the new sponsor of tonight's show. I'm gonna change it. And shout out to Just Jay for being the initial sponsor of tonight's show. We love you, Just Jay. Boss Man is going on the board. What do you think about what Boss Man said, Trey? Let me know if you need me to read it again.
No, what he said was facts, because shit, if you get divorced, then now you a baby mama. I'm sorry to tell you, but as long as my whole thing is, as long as you're not a deadbeat parent, like, as long as you're not a fucked up parent, like, don't get me wrong, people go through financial troubles, you know what I mean? So, that's when you're supposed to be able to fall back on your family. Right. Hopefully you have that. You feel what I'm saying? But for those who don't have that support, you feel what I'm saying? Now you're gonna label this man as a deadbeat because he trying to do everything in his power just to get himself right so that he can start doing right for his child. You feel what I'm saying? So yes. We got to really get that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we really got to stop using certain terms as loosely as we do, because it's just not accurate in most cases. In a lot of cases, it's not accurate.
You see, when you when you get more secure with yourself, right? When you start loving yourself more, when you take some time to yourself and think about your life and where it's headed, you start implementing more discipline in your life. Me and you talked about that, Trey. We talked about that offline. When you implement more discipline in your life, you yourself will be able to make more sound decisions. No matter what anybody says. All these gurus, all this stuff. No, you will make sound decisions. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. Nobody knows your life better than you. Nobody does. But the reason why you don't know your life like you should, the reason why you don't know yourself like you should, is because you're too busy paying attention to other bullshit around you. You're too busy now it's good to listen to people because there are a lot of wise people out there. But guess what? When you love yourself and you pay attention to yourself, you will know who to listen to and what to listen to. And even if you meet a woman in the grocery store that has a child, you will have enough discernment and wisdom to know if this woman will be good for you in your life. You will start paying attention to the more substantial things about her rather than the superficial things about her. Is anybody listening in the chat? Is anybody listening from the clouds? This is real talk.
Man, speak.
Freezy, it's not possible for a woman with one child to bring me peace. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Shit, I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes she can even have two.
This is the thing. The best case scenario, we all know the best case scenario is, and I want this to go on record, the best case scenario is a woman that will bring you peace without a child. But realistically, you never know what life is going to throw you. You never know who God is going to assign to your life. We always talk about single mothers, but what about single fathers? We never tell women, don't get with a guy with a child. Is it the same thing, Hassan? Do you think that's the same thing?
Yeah, it could be the same thing. What if the guy, he's messed up? You know, what if he's cruel? I mean, you know how they paint the picture on the woman? She's bad. She can be a headache.
But we always hear people, especially on YouTube, say, don't get with a single mother. Why don't they say, don't get with a single father? Is it a difference, Hassan?
No, there's no difference, but because people keep repeating it over and over and over, so they just went along with it. It became the new norm. The moment you say a dad, everybody's starting attacking you. So that's everybody stepped back. Some people say it, don't get me wrong, but the majority stick with the single mom, don't date a single mom and all that. Some people have been saying that about the dad, but you know, because people get nervous, they get scared, they don't want everybody to go against them. There's also that too, Freezy.
What I subscribe to is you can be a good person with a child. That's possible. What I subscribe to, you can be a terrible person without any kids. And that done swallowed all of goddamn kids. You done swallowed every single last one of them.
No Cap-tivity.
At a block party.
Yeah, you're right.
Let me tell y'all something. These guys are setting y'all up. A lot of these people are setting y'all up for failure. It's not real life. They telling you what you want to hear. Guess what Freezy is doing right now? Freezy is telling you what you need to hear.
No Cap-tivity.
What you need to hear. I'm trying to help you have a marriage that is sustainable. Now, I do want to go on record again, the best case scenario, and I wish the best case scenario for everybody, but it's just highly unrealistic. And I don't want to send a message out there that if you are with somebody that has a child, or if you do in the future get with somebody that has a child, whether it be male or female, that you are in a worse position than somebody that doesn't have a child. You know why I'm not going to promote that? I'm not going to promote that because the person that doesn't have a child, they might get cheated on. They might have just been good. They might have had 6 abortions. We don't even talk about that, do we? The woman that don't got a child, the dude that don't got a child, the reason why they don't got a child is because they probably killed their damn kids. We don't even talk about that. All these gurus tell y'all is just don't get with a single mother. That's all they want you to know. No, let's talk about these motherfuckers that's killing these kids. Does that make them a better person because they ain't got no kids?
Nope. They become a fucked up person.
Man, I'm tired of this YouTube shit. I'm tired of it. When are we gonna start having real conversations? When? The goal is for you to have peace and for you to be motivated each and every day by your partner. Now, there's consequences to pay. If you went out there and had all these damn kids, you should not expect Prince Charming. There are nuances. Miss K say, a person with no kids, especially if you're not married, shows responsibility. Not if you done swallowed nuts 1,000 times. Not if you done got fucked from the back 1,000 times.
Just as bad as the person with 5
kids. Is the
kids.
only indication of responsibility is not having kids?
No Cap-tivity.
Come on, Miss K, you know I love you, but I'm trying to get you to think. Please, man. Cause somebody think with Freezy. I'm trying to get y'all to, I'm trying to get you guys to think beyond the superficial. Hot Sauce says it shows decision-making skills and consideration of children. Yeah, consideration to kill your damn kids, huh?
No Cap-tivity.
Decisions to go to Planned Parenthood. Why we don't talk about that? I mean, it's just you got kids, you don't got you got kids, you don't got kids. That's all it is. That's all it is. You got kids, you don't got kids. It's just as simple as that. Ain't no nuances, nothing else that can indicate a person's character. Let's talk about it. Jerome say, Freezy, these folks be wanting the best version of someone else's life, but not of themselves. And that's a fact.
No Cap-tivity.
Fact. Big Bad Bull say, my children forced me to become responsible. They changed my entire life. I am and will forever be thankful for my children and raising them as a single father. The Blade Will Never Die has just landed, ladies and gentlemen.
No Cap-tivity.
Blade, how long have you been listening, bro?
Maybe about 10 minutes or so.
Oh shit, you missed a whole bunch, but it's okay.
But I know about the whole Kel from Nickelodeon situation.
Oh, you know about
okay. Yeah, it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
What do you have to contribute? What do you want to say, Blade?
No, I just wanted to say, man, nobody's saying that don't stop when you're vetting at okay single mom. Of course there's a bunch of other stuff, but I mean it's on the list of vets, man. Right? You mentioned yourself. People who care about children plan their children before they have children. You have mentioned that yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So you have to take pause when she's in. No. Let me clarify something. When I'm talking about single mothers, I'm talking about women who were not married and had children. If you were married and divorced, that is a totally different ballgame. But what I'm talking about is just women out here.
Why?
Well, because she did her due diligence. She sought commitment before she got pregnant.
What if she married the dude only for money?
Well, then obviously, that's also bad.
Okay.
Right, that's also
no,
bad.
I'm just trying to throw different nuances. I'm just giving real life. I understand what you're saying, but I'm just being devil's advocate because there are different nuances to different situations. That's all.
Of course. So that's why no one is saying, oh, all you got to worry about is that she's not single. No one's saying that, right? You still have to talk and get to know the person, their values, their religious system, their principles, right? All that stuff matters, and their lifestyle, right? Because I talked about that too, right? The lifestyle, because if you cannot, matter of fact, I'll say it this way: if you're not comfortable in the lifestyle that she grew up with, and if you're not comfortable with the lifestyle that he grew up as a kid, then that shit ain't gonna work in a marriage.
I agree with that. I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
So that stuff also matters. Right? And I you know what I mean? Like I've said, like if like my daughter, I said that if my daughter came home with a dude that wasn't raised with her father, I'm not happy, bro. I'm not happy. So it's not.
Let me ask you a question. If you was in a relationship with a woman that didn't have kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what you experienced was, and all of this is hyperbole. This is hypothetical. The first relationship that you was in with the woman that didn't have kids,
mm-hmm.
you found out later that she was a hoe. She sucked.
Mm-hmm.
She sucked all. She just sucked. She sucked everything under the sun. She got tossed around a few times.
Mm-hmm.
And she juggled some balls.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a freak, and then you found out she cheated on you also.
Mm-hmm.
That relationship was so toxic and so stressful, you decided to end it.
Mm-hmm.
She took you through a lot of changes. You lost a lot of weight. You lost 30 pounds. Damn near need to go to therapy. You lost a lot of money. You wish you would have never got fucked up with this woman.
Yep.
Later on down the line, after you've healed a little bit, you met a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you met a woman that only had 2 sex partners in her whole entire life.
Mm-hmm.
But she had a oops baby out of one of the relationships.
Mm-hmm.
But deep down inside, from getting to know this woman, she's very disciplined. Her parents are great. Her mother and father are great. She's very structured. She's very supportive. She would be great for her husband. She's very, very cooperative. She cooks, she cleans. She goes to the gym. She works out. Very, very respectful. And you got to know this woman. Would you consider being in a relationship with her?
Bro, I've talked to you about this before. I think Black Men Unfiltered, or the thing where you talked about have you cheated on before. The first part happened to me, bro. Right? The first part happened.
You found out she was a slut.
Well, okay, I had no verification, but when they talk about they're not having sex no more and shit like that, and they don't want to have sex before they're married, but they're not a virgin, they've been a slut. They've been a slut. Because my first fiance, we had a relationship and we both agreed not to have sex until marriage, right? We dated, then we got engaged, but
you believe a woman that's not a virgin is a slut?
If a woman who is talking, let me clarify this. My personal belief. If a woman who is not a virgin now talks about being a born again virgin, she was on the blade. She was on that stroll. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right? And that's what she came with. But at the time I didn't know, man. I was young. I didn't know. Then I lost my job. She went back she went back home to Kenya. She cheated on me during like a week after my birthday.
How old were you?
Yeah. I told you this before.
How old were you?
Oh, I don't know, man. This is like maybe 6 years ago. So maybe more than that.
Okay. So it's not that long ago.
More than that. Maybe 8 years ago.
Shout out to Slimmy.
No Cap-tivity.
6 to 8 years ago. Okay.
8 years ago, something like that. So anyway, I was like in my mid-30s. I can say that, mid-30s. But but anyway, so it happened. And even after all that, I still don't date fucking single moms.
Do you think that if you had a daughter, would you feel like it's okay for your daughter to date a single father?
Hell no.
Okay. And I appreciate that because you're fair across the board, but why don't you think we hear that on YouTube a lot too?
No one asks.
Yeah, they do. It's getting ignored.
No one asks. No one asks. Because I mean, it's the same thing. Like I said, for example, I would never date a woman who was not raised by her father. And then I also said I would never let my daughter date a guy that wasn't raised by a father, right? I mean, we had these conversations.
So you think a woman marrying a single father is just as bad as a man marrying a single mother?
I just think this. Why not start a family together? Why not have that first experience together?
That's ideal. It's ideal.
So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying.
Listen. But hot sauce. That's ideal, right? I said earlier. I don't know if anybody heard me say this. I said that's the best case scenario. I said that.
Yeah.
But I mean.
But I think it's a reasonable situation, right? I mean, I don't like. There's enough women without children that you can date if you don't have children. There's enough women out.
But what I'm saying is, there's a lot of nuances to that, right? Like this is what we don't talk about, hot sauce. And Trey, Hassan, y'all can get into. There's a lot of nuances to it, and this is what we don't talk about. the girl that you meet without no kids with a nice, you know, you feel like she got a nice shape and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
She might be Suki Hunter.
Facts.
No bullshit. No bullshit.
She might be Megan Thee Stallion. She ain't got no kids though.
I'll risk Megan Thee Stallion. I'll tell you that. I'll risk Megan Thee Stallion. Fuck that.
You said you'll do what to Megan Thee Stallion? What you said?
I'll risk that.
You'll risk that. See what I'm saying? But Hot Sauce, thank you for saying that. That's what I'm saying. Let's have real talk. Let's have real talk. See, I knew my dog Hot Sauce. See, Hot Sauce gonna keep it real. He gonna keep it 100.
Look, bro, look. I'll be the first one to tell you. There's certain hoes I love. Like I would choose. Well,
there are certain hoes that you would actually marry as long as they ain't got no kids, right?
Facts. Yeah.
That's dead. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's all the way dead.
But see the nuances that we're uncovering though. As long see when we have genuine conversations, how many conversations y'all done heard like this on YouTube? This might be the first one.
Yeah, I was about to say it might be the first one, but no, but I said that's dead because you gotta think about it like this. You feel me? Like this ain't my first time being around the block. You feel me? I was in a full-fledged relationship with a hoe, and I knew she was a hoe before I got in a relationship. And you know, you always think that you can change a bitch. You can't change these hoes, man. These hoes gonna be hoes regardless. You feel what I'm saying? And then when you realize that, you feel me? It's just like, nah, like, you feel me? Like, you just can't go like that. Like, I can't, man. It ain't no point of risking this world. But it's like, you had to have the experience that already to not, you feel what I'm saying, want to go do that again. Because, you feel me, when the bitch bad, she had you captivated. She be having you captivated.
I just want to say this, but I would, like, I know she's a hoe, and I'll go in that relationship knowing she's a hoe, but I would tell you that whatever happens that's bad, it's my fault because I'm going in with both eyes open. But, you know, I mean, attraction matters, man. Attraction matters.
Even if she a hoe?
Well, I mean, not any hoe. I mean, I'm talking about very specific hoes.
Okay.
Like Megan Thee Stallion, right? That was a very specific one. And I don't even know if she's a hoe. So if she's listening, I apologize. But I'm just saying. Right.
She a hoe. But listen, this is what I'm saying. What do you think is worse, Hot Sauce? A hoe? A woman that's a hoe that's done swallow all zillions of nuts, or a single mother who has not had a lot of sexual experience?
Oh man, you gonna put me. You gonna
the reason why I asked that question, Hot Sauce. It's the reason why I asked that question, right? Because in today's society, it's really not that far fetched on the choices that men have to choose from.
Yeah. Like no.
Think about what I'm saying, though. You understand what I'm saying?
No, you're right. You're right. Men every day have to choose between a girl with 30, 40 bodies or a single mom. That's facts.
But these niggas will have you thinking that Rudy Husband, not Rudy Husband, she was too young. What was the oldest one? Denise.
Denise.
That Denise husband is a Denise husband. It's a whole shitload of Denise husbands out there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is the oldest one, right? That went to Princeton.
Denise was the one that went to what that shit called? It's a different world. Yeah. And where you come from. It is not. Yeah.
Cassandra.
You make it. I'm sorry.
Cassandra's the oldest. Cassandra is the oldest.
Cassandra is not the oldest. Put some money on it,
bro. It's Rudy, then Vanessa, then Denise, then the girl that went to Sandra. Sandra went to Princeton. She married Alvin.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Sandra. Damn, I'm glad I didn't bet. So which one? Hold on. Which one is Which one is the one that married what's the rock star name?
That's Denise. That's Denise. She married Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah. So Denise wasn't the oldest one.
No, Sandra's the oldest one. She was married to Alvin.
What happened to Sandra? Dog, they couldn't have paid Sandra that much because they ain't really show Sandra that much, dog.
Yeah. No, yes, she did. Yes, they did. They show Alvin with the kids and all that. In the older Cosby ones.
Oh yeah, Alvin was the simp. He was a simp.
Yeah. No. Alvin was the one that was like, I'm a man, you gotta do this, this, and that. And
Alvin was the light-skinned dude, the short light-skinned boy.
Yeah, he was like, a man does this, a man does that. A woman should feed me a plate. Him and Bud will be going back and forth with Claire Huxtable.
Yeah, you right.
Right, yeah. So they didn't show.
They didn't show a lot of Sandras out. It ain't a lot. It ain't like there's a lot of Sandras out here, dog. Come on now.
Right. But they showed Chandra like during the later seasons. In the beginning, it was more like the three girls and Theo, right? They didn't show Chandra so much.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, but that's what guys got to choose from, right? You got to choose from women with a lot of bodies, or single moms.
Or you don't have to choose at all.
I'm fucking with the single mother.
I would not choose at all.
What'd you say, Trey?
I said I be fucking with the single mothers. I ain't gonna lie. That be my problem right there. That be my problem.
A lot of guys like hoes because they're nasty.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Men don't talk about it, but a lot of men like nasty women. They like nasty women.
Yeah. I just couldn't see myself wife and nothing like that.
I mean,
Hot sauce just said he'll wife a nasty bitch.
Certain, not any. Certain.
Look at her son over there dying laughing.
Like certain ones, right? But everybody got one, man. If you're a man right now, you talk about no, I wouldn't do it. You're a liar. There are certain women that you saw throughout your childhood or whatever, that you would risk it. Like for example, my childhood crush is fucking what's that girl's name? She was on Biker Boys. Megan Good, right? Megan Good did with everybody.
Yeah, but listen. The best case, let's go back to best case scenarios. The best case scenario is for you to find a good girl and make her nasty.
That's what I be saying. Like, these niggas don't be having no experience, bro. Like, that's all I be saying. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, bro.
But you just gotta hope that she's not, the good girl doesn't say, I don't want to do it. Why you want me to do all that? Who you used to do that with?
No, but I mean, for me, I prefer. Well, I mean, I think most. I don't know about y'all niggas. I don't know about these new niggas, but purity is valued, right? Like I'll make a lot of compromises, right?
Yeah.
For purity.
Right? Say it again.
I would, and I have made a lot of compromises for purity.
For purity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You made a lot of. Would you say you made a lot of compromises, and you kind of you not wasted time, but you spent a lot of valuable time as well?
I don't know what you mean. I'm not following you.
You said
I wouldn't say I wasted time. I wouldn't say I wasted time.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that either.
Like, cause like for example, well, I don't want to be too personal, so I'll just say it like that.
Right, we'll say that for VIP Friday.
So, but I would say that I think most men, or I would like to hope most men will value purity, but in America you can't get that, right? Like that shit is going by what 13, 12 in America, some shit like that.
What percentage of women would you say are pure? Black women,
in America?
Black women in America, yeah.
Black or white or Asian, zero.
Zero.
I mean, depends on age. Depends on what age we're talking.
Well, I'm not a white man. I'm not a white woman. I'm not a white woman guy, so
Yeah, I feel you, but by 25, by age 25, they don't. I mean, unless she's like Mormon or some shit like that. So whatever
yeah.
percentage Mormons are, that's it. Whatever the percentage of Mormons are.
Man, them hoes freaky too, man. Come on, now, you know.
I don't at 25 and up, that shit don't exist. Not in America.
Well,
and that's why you have, and that's one of the reasons of cheating, right?
Yeah.
Because she's always comparing. You're always comparing, right? If you both come in like this is all I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cheating goes down. Sexual gratification is higher. But if you had 20, 30 bodies, then you with this girl and she has everything, but she's not satisfying you sexually, that's when cheating happens. And same thing on her side.
So here's the thing. The reason why I say there's a lot of nuances, right? Because there's a lot of men that tried to do everything perfect. They tried to live, choose their wife perfect. They wanted a perfect wife on paper. She don't got no kids. And once they got married, a lot of men are in sexless marriages.
Yep.
A lot of men, more than what you guys think, they're not having sex.
Yeah.
They're not having sex.
Married men not having sex.
Married men.
That's crazy. They out of their goddamn mind.
Listen. You got in-house coochie, and the guy that's not married is having more sex than you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's facts.
But that's kind of normal though. Most single people are having more sex even in relationships, right?
But it shouldn't be that way. Like if you got in-house, if you coming home, you got 24/7 round the clock coochie.
No, you don't.
You shouldn't have no problem having sex.
Nah, because you
No, I'm gonna tell you what the problem is, hot sauce. The problem is the person that you live with, the person that you're married to, they feel like they still feel like it's a privilege for you to fuck them. Your own wife.
Yeah, that's true, because that's what they give you on your birthdays and the holidays and shit. Some bullshit. Yeah, I mean you're right, bro. But I'm just telling you, single guys that's out like Trey is having more snatch than any married man in America right now.
You loud.
I believe it. Shout out to Trey, man. Shout out to Trey.
No Cap-tivity.
I believe it. He probably fucking some married. This the thing. He probably fucking some married women.
Probably.
Oh, chill. No, hold on. Wait, time out. The only way I would do that is if I absolutely don't know that she married. If I know that she married, I ain't doing it. But I ain't gonna sit there and lie to you. If she in a relationship, man, I don't be giving a fuck. You got a boyfriend, man, fuck that nigga. I ain't gonna.
Look at what Caramel Drip wrote. She said, "Being unfulfilled sexually is abuse." Do y'all agree with Caramel Drip?
What does she like? For example, if you're having sex with her, you're not satisfied, or she's withholding sex.
She's saying if a man is not, if a man or a woman is in a marriage,
mm-hmm.
and they are being deprived of sex, that's
okay.
That is synonymous with abuse, verbal abuse. Is that would you consider that physical abuse?
Yeah,
no.
That's exactly what I consider it, because you using something, right? Because you gotta think about it. Sex is way more important for men than it is women. You feel what I'm saying? As far as, you feel what I'm saying, getting that release off, and you feel what I'm saying, just being able to go out the next day, you feel what I'm saying, without feeling like you want to rip somebody's head off and shit. You feel me? But yeah, I was about to say when it come to that, It's like
hold on, wait. What about this, Trey? See, we having real conversations.
No, it's not. I would say verbal abuse, but not physical abuse. Verbal abuse, I can, because you're weaponizing it, right? You're weaponizing it.
But if you get the blue balls, that's physical.
Flat out, because listen, I'm trying to tell you because it's listen, right? This is what they'll do, right? I'm trying to tell you, right? So this what they'll try to pull, right? And the reason why it don't really work with somebody like me is because I will call somebody in your face. You feel me? Like I'm that type of person. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the reason why that don't work with me. You feel what I'm saying? But this what they'll try to do. They will literally get you to the point where as though you ready to go. Like I'm talking about some been playing with you all that, right? And then as soon as you like, you feel what I'm saying, get the trying, yeah, they like, no, I ain't trying. Yeah, get the fuck out. I got somebody else to call. Like,
so this is what I was saying. This is what I wanted to say. Because we having real conversations, right? There are men in marriages, in committed relationships that are not having sex. More so marriage. More so the sex dwindles when you get married.
Yeah, right? I was about to say that because they sumps.
Well, this is what I'm saying. There are men that are not having sex in their marriage, but then their wife found out that they might be watching porn, and you know they're masturbating to porn, and the woman will get upset, and she will. A lot of wives will treat that as if that's infidelity, that's cheating. What do you think? What do y'all think about scenarios like that? What do you think about a guy that is not getting sex from his wife a lot, and he's been trying to refrain from outside influences, but but it's just so easy to just rub one out, and nobody will know until one day his wife found out. What do you think? Do y'all think he's still wrong? Do you think that's just like infidelity?
No, that's not cheating. That's definitely not cheating, right? Because he's not cheating with another person. He has no physical contact with another human being. There's no emotional cheating as well.
Hot Sauce, look at this comment. See, this is a female. This is a woman. Miss K said it's called visually cheating, and it could be considered emotional cheating too.
You don't have an emotional.
I'm sorry.
You don't have an emotional connection. For emotional connection, there has to be reciprocation. You both have to be interacting. She's not interacting with you. She's on a screen that. She's on the screen. That's crazy.
But technically, you're thinking about another woman as you rubbing one out.
Man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Right? Let me get it out. Let me get it out like this.
Bro, emotional cheating is not simply thinking about another woman. That is not. I mean, words matter, man. We gotta, and that's the power of
put
women.
a poll in the chat.
You can always change words, but words have meaning, bro, and that's not the definition of emotional cheating. It's not.
No, she said that's called visually cheating. But let me tell you something, right? Let me tell her something, right? Man, I don't give a fuck about none of that. What are you talking about visually cheating? That you either gonna give up the pussy, or you feel what I'm saying, this motherfucking right hand gonna be the best man. Fuck is you talking about? Flat out. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You've been hearing that since, you feel what I'm saying, since niggas was young. Oh yeah, shit. You feel me? Like, man, fuck that. You feel me? Fuck that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, flat out. Like, you feel me? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Shout out to the real ones out there.
So Hot Sauce, if you walked in on your wife masturbating, if you caught your wife masturbating to a guy on her computer that she was watching, would you feel like she was cheating on you?
I would not. Okay, first, I won't be happy. Actually, I don't know if I don't know how I feel, but I would know.
That's
What are
yeah.
you talking
That's
about?
exactly what you
Man,
said.
I know how I would feel.
Geeking, you wild boy. What she already in a man? What you ain't even gotta do nothing. You can slide
No,
right
can
in.
I
Usually you
answer?
gotta get the sucky something more. Man, fuck all that, man. She all right, man. Fuck, man. You geeking,
Man,
you
hot
wild
sauce.
boy.
Listen, hot sauce gonna go crazy.
Bro, like my
Man, you
point
wild.
is, I would not be happy about it, but I wouldn't be sitting there like it's cheating, bro. I know it's not cheating. I would think,
Bro, come on, bro.
to be honest, I would be like, I would start questioning our sex life. Like, yo, what's going on? Right? That's what my mind would go first.
What?
Man, I'm be like, man, who the hell this nigga is that you killing yourself to?
No Cap-tivity.
Like, nah, because man, man, nah, man. I mean, like, I would question. I mean, especially, I mean, it depends. If it's like some OnlyFans nigga that she follows, then that's emotionally cheating. But if it's like a famous porn star, or whatever, then nah.
What?
Corn star. Y'all say corn, not
Oh, corn. Apologize. If he's like famous, like well known, then I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not happy, but I wouldn't call it cheating. But I'm definitely not happy. I'm definitely angry. Absolutely. And there's
Man,
definitely a conversation
so
that's need to be had. There's definitely a conversation that needs to be had.
Mm.
I want to know, why are you doing this?
because she hypersexual and she was trying to get her rocks off real quick. Maybe she knew that you was coming home and she wanted to already be there. You dig what I'm like? You just, hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. Fuck the questions. I'm hopping in there like swimwear. You feel me? We gonna be riding in the ocean together. Fuck is you talking about? Hey, look, whatever you was watching, imagine it. I don't give a fuck what you do. You feel what I'm saying? Because we all human, and ain't nobody gonna sit there and act like when they was having sex, they wasn't imagining that they was fucking somebody else while they was fucking that person. We not about to sit there and do that. We all do it. So that's visually cheating too. But niggas just don't know about it.
But
Fuck out of
listen,
here.
here's the thing. I will subscribe to you guys that it's worse when women do it. Because
right.
First of all, it's very significant for a woman to have another man in her mind while she's trying to catch an orgasm. That's on a whole nother level than a man simply whacking off to, some corn or something, right? Because
that's when you have the conversation, right? Because that conversation is going to educate me whether I need a divorce or whether I need counseling or whatever else.
Listen to what I'm telling you. It's different when a woman masturbates. You know why?
I agree with you.
No, I'm finna tell you. This just for the audience too. You know why? Because more often than not, women don't just use their fingers like men use their hands. Women use toys. They use dick-shaped objects. They use mouth activated devices.
If you got all the gadgets and shit, then that's a big problem.
So what I'm telling you is, as they're thinking about this man with this dildo in they coochie and possibly in their ass, and they thinking about this dude, another dude other than you, all of the mental changes that they just went through, they might have had a better time doing that than they had with an ex, a guy prior to that. I'm trying to get y'all to understand how the significance of this shit. That's why we need to have deeper conversations on YouTube, because
that's what I said earlier.
To me, that's cheating.
That's what I said earlier about how cheating goes, right? But I mean, if I walk in and the dildo's in her ass, man, I need to just go ahead on to the divorce court and file for my
no Cap-tivity.
If it's warehouse out, what you said?
If I'm walking in, because it's levels, right? If I walk in and she's just rubbing herself, we're gonna talk about it, see if we can work it out. If I see a dildo, okay, then there might be some either opportunities or serious problems. But if I see it in the ass,
yeah, I'm talking about she going to town back there.
I mean, if it's in the ass, and especially if she's watching white porn and I'm black, oh, it's a wrap.
Hey, Freezy.
That shit'll bring you through some changes. Go ahead, Trey.
Hey, Freezy. So remember when you had the whole scenario about sex demons?
Thought demons, yeah.
Thought demons. Thought demons, right? So I'ma just go ahead and, you feel what I'm saying, keep it a bang. You feel what I'm saying, with everybody. When you have thought demons, you tend to deal with other people who have thought demons. You feel what I'm saying? So therefore, you feel what I'm saying? So you feel what I'm saying? Like when you're a very hypersexual person, I would consider that you feel what I'm saying, maybe you got some thought demons. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, if you get with somebody else that's just as sexual as you feel what I'm saying? You know, now you in a relationship with somebody else who have thought demons. You feel what I'm saying? Who am I to judge you for your thought demons when I also have thought demons? You dig what I'm saying?
Can I tell y'all something? Go ahead. Keep going. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was about to say no. I was about to land my plane. So at the end of the day, you feel what I'm saying? Like we gotta realize how hypersexual this world really is. You feel what I'm saying? But people, you feel what I'm saying? It would behoove me to think that people just ain't having sex out here. I'm sorry, people ain't having sex out here. Why the fuck is there so many single baby mothers?
Here's the thing. If a woman is pleasing herself, thinking about a multitude of dudes, a different dude every time she's watching porn, that's very unhealthy. That's very unhealthy because, for one, it's killing her sensitivity towards intimacy with men. And then there's a very serious issue with that. You know why? Because if a woman continues, see, they're promoting roses and stuff. This shit is running rampant. Women are buying roses by the dozens.
Yep.
There's a problem with this. There's a problem with that because that is that's dysfunctional because men have more excuse. A man has a more of an excuse to whack off. A man has more of an excuse to whack off because there are a lot of sexually deprived men out here because men do not control sex. Women do. Women do all the rejection. They do all the rejecting. They do all the choosing of who they're gonna have sex with. And if a woman is not desirable enough, and if she doesn't have her head on straight to where she is in a relationship, a committed relationship, and she's being pleased sexually by one man, right? For the rest of her life. But instead, she subjected herself to a bunch of men in her mind with the dildo or the rose. That's not good.
Not at all. But I mean, it's life.
No,
it's
in
life.
your mind, you fucking a lot of niggas.
No Cap-tivity.
Hey, you asked her if she wanted 5 guys. She said not all at once. You got to let her go. Let her go.
It depends
go
on
ahead,
what she's
Hot
watching.
Sauce. Go ahead, Hot Sauce.
It really depends on what she's watching.
What you mean? What do you
like
mean?
if she got a dildo in her butt and she's watching lesbian porn, that's one thing. If she's watching
that's better.
No, it's not better. It's different.
You a freak, dog. You Hot Sauce.
Then
No Cap-tivity.
Out there watching reverse gangbangs, then that's another thing. Right? I mean, it really depends, right? Because if she's watching 2 women, I won't get mad. I can have a calm conversation.
You won't be upset if your woman is watching two women eating each other out?
Yeah, I would be able to have a calm
Would you
conversation.
question her sexuality after that?
Yes, I would.
Would you be okay if she was bisexual?
It's against the law. I cannot be okay with that. That's against the law.
but you take part though.
No Cap-tivity.
You your freaky ass.
It's against the law. I can't.
Hey, you know what's illegal to get done anyway. You feel what I'm saying?
No, you don't
That's
know what
all
I mean by that. You don't know what I mean by that. I'm not talking
Oh,
about
it's-
legal law.
Oh yeah, you probably talking about your religion.
Yeah, the law of Moses.
You know, I mean, shit.
Yeah, that's not okay.
The only thing I was trying to accomplish with this conversation tonight was for us to open our eyes and our minds and understand that it's bigger than these cookie cutter conversations we be having. Freezy just here to keep it real with y'all. That's it. But guess what? Whatever relationship or marriage you guys choose to enter yourself in, these type of conversations will help you have the most healthiest relationship possible within the confines of the relationship that you confronted with. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
we just need to have more. Do you think we need to have more conversations like this?
Well, I just think that. Well, I mean, I think we need to be just a little bit tolerant because when we're talking about single moms, there's nuances to that, and we're not saying that's the end all be all. I think we really need to be talking about character, morals, and values, right? What is your character like? What are your values like? What are your principles like? If we're talking about like, how to get with women and how to get with men.
Hot sauce.
I think that's where the solution lies, man.
Hot sauce, you've arrived.
No Cap-tivity.
Arrived, man. Shout out to Hot Sauce. I love you, man. I love you, Ark. Love you, man. But I will say this.
No Diddy, no Diddy.
Yeah, no, I love you, Fred. Ain't no Diddy on there. Ain't no Diddy. I love you, bro. But I will say this. I still will say the best case scenario is a woman with no kids that gives you peace and support. She has all the great qualities and she has no kids. That is the best case scenario. I'm going to keep saying that. I'm pretty sure Trey agrees with that. I'm pretty sure the Blade Will Never Die agrees with that. I'm pretty sure her son agrees with that. But then,
so why is there so much pushback then?
No, it's not a lot of pushback. I just know most men will not get that. Realistically, in today's, they just won't. So now we have to start having. Now we just can't have one conversation because I got love for all my brothers, and all my brothers need advice. All my brothers are going through shit, and they are faced with different situations. Not just a woman without no kids and she's just perfect.
Yeah, nobody's saying that. But hear me out. Let me ask you this, Freezy, before we wrap up or move on to the next thing. Let me ask you this, okay?
Well, we're about to wrap it up. This is the last thing, so yeah.
Okay. So let me just ask you this. Mm-hmm. All right, let's say you find a really good, because my thing is this, man. We live in a community, right? No one lives in a house and no one's around you for 50 miles. Nobody lives like that, right?
Right.
So let me ask you this. All right. You have daughters, okay?
Sure.
And you see your daughters see these women who get children out of wedlock. Mm-hmm. And then not only do they see that, they still see men that says, you know what? I can accept that,
Hold up, Hot Sauce. Hold up one second. Hold that thought. Let me take a little trip right quick. Hold on, let me see. Where is it at? Damn, where is it at? I can't expand it. I'll be right back. Hold on.
JV And you done hit the plug for 10, yeah, and caught the bin, yeah. You wanna fuck her and a friend, yeah, do that again, yeah. Get 2 lags, know them boy could double back and spin, yeah. Ride around with that extend, yeah, you play to win, yeah. 40 with a switch, yeah, who thumb in this bitch, yeah. Pull up and let it hit till it's none in this bitch, yeah. You a head hunter, drop 100, get 100 niggas dead. You don't want the bitch, but you gon' hunt your head. Yeah. That little bitch good with them names, huh? You in the game, huh? You bout to go to Johnny Dane, huh? And do your thing, huh? Took that bitch to Miami, bout to switch a frame, huh? Baby mama mad at you, wanna do the same, huh? Couple pics of watch, so I guess you bang, huh? I seen really young dappy up, I guess you slain, huh? Wanna take it to the booth, huh? And drop some heat, huh? You know BD got them beats, huh? That boy a beast, huh? Since a juvenile, you stuck to the G code, huh? They hating on you cause they think you got the cheat code, huh? You hope your name don't get brought up in that Rico, huh? Cause you one of them niggas reading up with that Chico, huh? Instead of praying to your Howard shot, you took a shower, huh? Got them bees, that's your power, huh? Can't leave without them, huh?
Okay, go ahead, Hot Sauce. My bad.
Who sings that song?
2 Glock.
Oh,
you like it?
That's nice. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. 2 Glock.
Is he Israelite as well?
Yep.
Oh, I gotta start being nice to that nigga now.
You didn't hear the lyrics? You didn't
that's
hear him
what
say
I'm
your Howard
asking
shot?
you. Yeah. That's why I'm always arguing with him, but now I need to chill on that a little bit.
Cap-tivity.
Yeah, man. He's an arc. He's an arc, man.
Okay. Then I'm gonna be cool with the brother then. But all I'm saying is this, babe. Freezy is to make a long story short is that my fear is that when young kids see that, right? That okay, all right, if I get pregnant, I still can have a safety net moving forward. And young men see that saying, well, like, okay, this is normal. Marrying a single mom is normal. Like my fear is that if we keep doing it, it's going to be so commonplace and we can never get out of it. Right? I think sometimes, man, you got to kind of let nature take its course. And I'm not saying shame them, but I mean to having 2-parent homes where brothers and sisters share the same father and mother, man. I think that's something we need to strive for.
I think so
and
too.
If it's a little bit of pain in the beginning, just to say, you know what, just for the general purpose of children in the future, maybe we got to say no marrying single moms under any circumstances. Bro, I mean, maybe, you know what I mean? Because at some point, if we keep doing this, then our children is just going to repeat the actions that we're doing. And that's my fear.
I think that even if you are a single mother or a single father, you still should communicate with your kids. The goal is to find somebody with no kids.
Yeah, but kids do what they see, not what you say, man.
Well, I mean, sometimes, not if they see you done went through hell. Not if they see their parents done went through hell.
No captivity.
Well, I understand what you're saying, though. I get the sentiment, but I think
this was my last word. That's my piece. I
think this was a healthy conversation because I think without all of the hoopla and the back and forth, you understood tonight that I share the same sentiments, but I'm just realistic. Like, there are a lot of people that are not in these situations, and there are a lot of brothers and sisters that are not going to be in those situations, and there are a lot of sisters with one child or 2 child, but they're really good people. They just like you said, they probably was married, now they divorced, and because of unfortunate circumstances, you know what I'm saying? It's just I just like to
No,
have
married,
real
married.
conversations. That's all I'm saying.
Let me say this. Let me say this. If a friend of mine married a woman who had a child, but she had a child in the confines of marriage, I don't even consider that single mom. Really, I don't really consider that being a single mom. Or like if they divorce or whatever, and or her husband died, whatever. I mean, that's not that's a widow. Yeah, that's a widow. That's not a single mom. So in those situations, because the thing about it is that whether she vetted wrong or right, whatever, she still had the idea of like, I want to give my child a father,
Right.
right? And that's all I'm coming from. And if so, she was married before they had a child, or even if she got pregnant and then then they got married. Even with that, it's still the idea of, hey, you know what I mean? Like, let's try the two-parent thing to the best of our ability, than to just be out here like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll that's my last words. I'll leave it there.
Shout out, man. Shout out to the Blade Will Never Die, man.
No Cap-tivity.
Hassan, what's your last words, man? You've been listening for a while, man. Hassan, what's your last word, dog?
Well, salute to you, Freezy. Salute to Hot Sauce and Trey. How you guys? All what up, Hot Sauce? All great conversation as always. Keep up the great work. I'm proud of you. You know, I've been here since, well, not the beginning. I don't know, but when you start doing the panels, like the third, fourth, I'm happy that you made it to the top. Just, stay positive, keep going forward, and keep praying. That's all we can ask for.
Shout out to Hassan. Congratulations on making it over 200 subscribers tonight.
No Cap-tivity.
Salute to Big Bad Boy. And tomorrow, hopefully you guys make it, is the 200 celebration.
You know what time you're doing it?
1 p.m. my time.
1 p.m.
Yeah. 1 p.m.
Okay.
What is that East Coast time?
West Coast time.
No, what is that East Coast time? What is that?
That's 4 p.m. I think.
Yeah.
East Coast, that's 4 p.m. I think, because y'all 3 hours behind the West Coast.
Oh, then I'll have to catch the replay because that's 4 a.m. That's 4 a.m. brother. So I'll have to catch the replay.
I still appreciate everybody.
For sure. Trey, what's your last thoughts, man? Final thoughts, Trey.
Man, Hot Sauce, you was on some bullshit there when you said they should make a law or some shit like that. That was some straight bullshit there, buddy, because I ain't gonna lie. What? I'm gonna be one of the first niggas that break that law. But yeah, like it was a great show. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my man's Hot Sauce. Shout out to Hassan. Congratulations to your 200 subscribers. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be in there with you tomorrow. Yeah, and shout out to the different perspectives and shout out to the different perspectives that was on the panel. We ain't all going to agree on everything, but we can definitely learn from everybody and what everybody got to say. You feel what I'm saying? I advocate for just taking the information that you feel like is best for your situation, not the advice that that another person tell you that they think is best for your situation. I mean, you gotta know which advice to take. So I'm gonna leave it there. Just know who to listen to.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for always holding the platform down. Once again, congratulations to Hassan Ta'ir, aka It Is What It Is TV. We're gonna keep working. Shout out to Hot Sauce. Hot Sauce, he's developing his own platform. Y'all stay tuned. He got some special stuff coming. I don't know if he want me to, I'm not gonna say it publicly.
No. We gonna keep that a secret.
We've been talking in the back chat, but y'all stay tuned to Hot Sauce. He's coming with some special stuff, and we just a family. You know what I'm saying? We got to stick together, and we're gonna support each other. That's just it, man. That's it.
Hey, Hot Sauce, you gotta do a hot sauce taste, man. You you gotta do it. Show where you tasting hot sauce, my man.
That sounds really gay, bro. That sounds really gay. And also, bro, I didn't say we should create a law. I was talking about the law of Moses. When you asked me if it's 2 women, right, and that is against the law, right?
No,
Against the law.
you said they should make a law to stay something about stay away from baby mothers or something like that under no circumstances. That was
No,
bullshit.
I'm saying,
I'm gonna break the shit out that law. All right, go a lot.
all right, never mind. It's all good. You missed the point, but it's all good. It's all right.
Oh man. So yeah, man. Listen, I'm gonna drop y'all and I'll holler at y'all on the flip side. All right.
I appreciate you and thank you for having me.
All right. Same thing, man. Oh man, that was a great conversation. Great guys as always. Shout out to the sisters in the chat. Shout out to Big Bad Bull. Shout out to all the brothers, Emperor, all the mods, everybody. Shout out to the whole No Cap crew, man. Shout out to the whole No Cap crew. I think they hanging out at Drip. They hanging out at Drip after this. Y'all go over to the Drip show after this. I think Big Bad Bull and Drip put their link in the chat. Also, thank you, Impressive Vibe. I appreciate you, Impressive Vibe. Thank you so much, Impressive Vibe. That's my sister. My sister always hanging out with me. Thank you, Caramel Drip. I appreciate y'all. Mr. Youngblood, I seen you came through, bro. Miss K, thank you for hanging out with me. Ralph Spirit. Keon, the creative genius, I seen you, bro. Just Me, thank you, Just Me. Cam, the real 57, thank you. I appreciate all of y'all for coming through and hanging out with your boy, man. I'm talking about the people that's been here the whole time. Travel One, thank you. The people that's been chilling in the chat. I be paying attention to who be actually be in the chat. I be paying attention, man. Why thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, most definitely my sister Brina. Brina. Yes. Just I'm a shout Just Jill in a little bit. Let me see. Slimmy came through. Marcus, Antonio Castillo came through. Shout out Dr. Frizzle Frost. What's going on, bro? Miss Piggy, most definitely. Jerome. I say Jerome in the house. Jerome came through, y'all. Let me see who else was here. I said, why high? D Wright was giving excellent commentary in the chat. Apollonia Beauty. Thank you, Apollonia. Thank you for being here. JD25. Who else was here? McCall's Wellness in Motion. Oh, yeah. Who else was here? I said Caramel Drip. Carl Anderson. Thank you for this your super chat too. I think Carl gave the first super chat, $3 super chat. Shout out to Big Pressure. Mia, my sister Mia came through. Thank you, Mia. Chief Santana came through. Who else came through? Prime. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, Prime. Prime came through. This is what I do. I like to acknowledge everybody. Just going down the list. Who else came through? It's Friday. There's a party and get your groove on. It's Friday. Shout out to Jordan. Jordan came through. What's going on, Jordan? Fierce Soul. Genesis 1. How you doing, sis? Smitty, what's going on, bro? Vivian, thank you, Vivian, for coming through. Mark Perez, tax coach, thank you, bro. Antoine, thank you. Bolo TV, thank you, appreciate it. Kit Kat, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Sherelle came through, thank you, sis. I appreciate it. Let me see. Vegeta's Temple, aka Nightish, thank you for coming through. Thank you. Who else? Who else came through? Flow State, thank you. Junior Largy, thank you. Randy, thank you for coming through, Randy. Kills, don't give 2 Fs. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yep. Yeah, shouted everybody out, man. Let me see, it's time for the benediction. Y'all know what time it is. Let me see. Okay, we'll do this one here. We'll do this one here. How about this one? This scripture come to us from Matthew 7:1 and beyond. Matthew 7:1, it says, "Judge not that ye be not judged, for with the judgment you pronounce, you will be judged, and with the measure you use it will be measured to you. Why do you seek the speck that is in your brother's eye, but do not notice the log that is in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eye when there is the log in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye." That's a fact.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to, let me see. Shout out to Next Level. I think Next Level came through. Shout out to Next Level, man. Good to see you, Next Level. Good to see you, bro. Mr. Youngblood City, we go way back. We go way back, man. But shout out to the whole No Cap crew. Shout out to the early No Cap crew. This has been a great discussion. It's just been us. It's been Freezy and the No Cap crew. Shout out to Hassan for coming up. Shout out to Trey for coming up. Shout out to Hot Sauce for coming up, right? And shout out to everybody who sent super chats and cash apps tonight. Shout out to everybody who sent super chats and cash apps tonight. Shout out to Carl Anderson for his $3 super cap. I appreciate that. right? Shout out to the first sponsor of tonight's show. Shout out to the first sponsor of tonight's show, right? The first sponsor is Just Jay. The first contribution is a $10 cash cap. Also, she sent another contribution of $5 cash cap. And also, she sent another contribution of another $5 cash cap, which equaled up to $20, which made her the first sponsor of tonight's show. Shout out to my sister Just Jay. She keep it real either way it goes.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to my sister Just Jay. And last but not least, shout out to the last sponsor of tonight's show, the official sponsor of tonight's show. He goes by the name of Christopher Mayberry, aka Boss Man, with a total of $50. Boss Man, thank you. Boss Man is a heavy contributor. Thank you. And shout out to Just Jay. That light is for Just Jay too. Boss Man, thank you. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, Boss Man. Yo. You know, it's 3.5 hours we're going, and I try to be sincere with you guys and give you, you know, I don't slack. I don't slack on the passion. I don't slack on the entertainment. I don't slack. I don't care who's watching, how many people. Listen, either way, I'm grateful. I really am grateful to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. Boss Man, thank you, bro. The official sponsor of tonight's show. Appreciate that, bro.
No Cap-tivity.
Listen. Shout out to let me see. I think we got a new family member, and she goes by the name of Tequila F. Tequila joined us. Tequila, how long have you been paying attention tonight? She said, hello, this is my first time here. Tequila, how long have you been paying attention tonight? Write it in the chat. And thank you guys, and shout out to the No Cap crew. Man, we're a welcoming family, man. Thank y'all, man. That's the culture we got over here. Tequila, if you still watching, how long have you been watching? Let me know. I mean, tonight, I know this is your first time here, but how long have you been watching tonight? 10 minutes. You called enough. That's good enough. Shout out to Tequila. You anytime, you know, I go live, you're more than welcome to hit the link and come chop it up with your brother Freezy. We always have real discussions, and more importantly, we have realistic discussions.
No Cap-tivity.
Realistic discussions. Okay? That tackle everyday life. Everyday life. Thank you for coming over here, Tequila. I appreciate y'all. And thank you to the No Cap crew for welcoming Tequila. I appreciate all. Shout out to all the mods, man. All the top tier mods. Shout out to the top tier mods that's always handling business. Shout out to the top tier mods that's always handling business. And shout out to the No Cap campaign. Shout out to the No Cap campaign. And you want to know how to be a part of the No Cap campaign? All you got to do is share anything you liked about this platform, anything you liked about this live stream, and share it to any one of your live streams, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, it doesn't matter. Snapchat, it doesn't matter. Share it to any one of your live streams. And after you share it, screenshot what you shared and send it to freezy76@gmail.com. That's freezy76@gmail.com. It's right there in the chat. And once you send it to freezy76@gmail.com, make sure you write in the subject No Cap Campaign. Make sure you write No Cap Campaign or NCC. You can write NCC as well.
No Cap-tivity.
Thank you in advance. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Emperor. Exactly, Emperor. Emperor says, joining the No Cap campaign is free and easy. I'm a member and you should be one too.
No Cap-tivity.
Emperor! Thank you, dog. I appreciate you, bro. Well, Tequila, hopefully you caught the scripture, the Bible scripture, not too long ago. You said you've been watching 10, 15 minutes so far. Hopefully you caught the Bible scripture. We give a Bible scripture at the end of every live stream just to put our discussions into perspective. I don't know what you believe in, but we come in peace. She says, I will be back. Thank you. Thank you, Tequila. You make me feel like I'm doing something right. Real talk.
No Cap-tivity.
I appreciate you, Tequila. It's always good to see new members, man. That means we're growing one by one. One by one. Real talk. And one thing I'm noticing, I've been looking at my analytics. The sisters, shout out to B-Love. B-Love. How you doing, B-Love? I was just about to say, for some reason, the sisters, all of the women, the sisters, the brothers hold me down, but the sisters, they love it over here. I look at my analytics, we got a lot of women that's tuned in, that watch. Shout out to the sisters, man. Maybe it's because they know it's a safe space. Go figure. Well, we've reached the end of the show. We will be back tomorrow. Y'all know what tomorrow is as well. It's tomorrow is VIP Fridays. In order to be a part of VIP Fridays, you have to join. Actually pay a subscription, join the No Cap Crew membership, the No Cap-tivity with Freezy membership. All you got to do is hit the join button. If you have an iPhone, there's another way you can do it. All you got to do is search on YouTube how to join a channel membership with the iPhone. And it's just a couple of easy steps. Right? But we going live tomorrow, VIP Friday. But I might go live tomorrow too. I might go live tomorrow before we do a VIP Friday. The last couple of weeks, we've been doing very well. We've been doing good. Thank you, Tequila. Thank you. Thank you. She said once more, thanks for the welcome. Thank you, Tequila. I appreciate you. Yeah. So I'm going to try to go live tomorrow. Going to try to go live tomorrow. I love y'all. Y'all know what time it is. I love y'all. I love y'all. And guess what? Y'all know what I always say at the end of every show. You know what I always say. To free yourself, you must heal yourself. And until the next time, we out of here.
No Cap-tivity. Freezy.